this morning. Good morning. I hope everyone's having a great morning. It's Saturday. Of course, I got a lot to do later, but let's go ahead and get into the disclaimer while everyone comes in. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Like the video as you come in, subscribe to the channel as you come in, and just say good morning. Okay, so we're going to get through some rapid topics, like just in case you missed it. That's what we're going to sometimes do on Saturdays or Fridays. So a lot of times people are working 9 to 5, 8 to 5, whatever, late in the afternoon. It just depends. So let's get into the video. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. So thanks for being here, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great morning. It's going to take 1 or 2 minutes for people to come in. I'm sure everybody's relaxing just like I was. Who decided this time? I did. But then I get to have the rest of the day. I sometimes only go live once a day. Sometimes if there's some pressing issues, I'll go live twice a day. But my family don't play about me. They want my time, they want my attention, and my boo don't play about me. So a lot of times I have to go live in the morning, talk about what happened late last night, and then I recap review of what happened within the last few days. So we're going to talk about a few different things. We'll probably start with the Justin thing. And when I say the Justin thing, it was being reported that he there was a car that was being leased. So let's get to it. Okay, so Diddy's son Justin Combs faces lawsuit over unpaid debt, aiming his father's legal troubles. Now, it's being reported that it was a lease vehicle. Let's see, update. The parties that are involved with the Justin Combs recent lawsuit are closing and wrapping up the lawsuit. So, we had said, how is it going to affect the children in regards to their father being incarcerated? So it's basically saying Justin Combs' legal team is closer to wrapping up the 190K lawsuit. So many people are saying, and we had said, who's handling Diddy's business affairs? Who's handling, his business? Did he put someone properly in place to handle his business, or did he think he was going to be able to get out and he didn't want to hand over the reins to anybody because he felt he was going to get out? So, let's see. So it's basically stating that it was a Porsche, and it was a lease Bentley, and let's see, in January 2022, he had agreed to make 42 payments in the amount of like $3,000 to $4,000, but he missed several payments. So that's why there's an alleged lawsuit. So yeah, but like I said, Diddy's team is basically saying they're about to wrap that up and figure that out, because this is the one thing: men don't want to seem like they broke. He's in jail. He don't want to seem like, okay, I'm in jail, my kids are having issues now, I'm having financial issues. So he don't want that to look like that. So it's being reported that they're trying to figure that out and, come to some kind of settlement. So prayers go out to Justin Combs. They're trying to figure out the 190K. Yeah. So if he was agreeing to make the 42 payments in the amount of 3 or 4 thousand, and he had missed payments starting in December 23. So he's missed several payments. So, and they're asking for an additional 13K in regards to, and the total of asking for an additional 13K, and they're asking for an additional 13K in regards to the interest. So I'm sure that's a part of the 190, but here nor there. There's that in regards to Justin. We're going to do a quick recap review on any of the Diddy stuff, just in case y'all missed it. If you did not know, there was a few different lawsuits that came out. A young lady had said that she was not impressed by meeting Diddy. And Diddy had said that she's going to pay for that. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Be kind in the comments. I will time you out. This is a positive channel. There's channels that are over there cussing people out, telling people off. This channel doesn't do that. So good morning. Good morning. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. But definitely be kind in the comments. YouTube also deletes comments, and it tells you on the screen that you have to be very careful of the comments because they will, there's guidelines. Okay, so yes, press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Good morning, Ireland. Good morning, Florida. I have a lot of new people in the morning. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay, let me know where you're watching from. Okay, so we're going to do a few different recap reviews for the week, just in case you missed it. If you missed it, I posted a lot of shorts this morning. A lot. So there's updates in regards to the shorts as well. This is a list of Diddy and his exes. Good morning, Ireland. It's 3 p.m. Okay. Okay, so it's mid-afternoon for you guys. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon to some of you. Come on in, come on in. Press 3, let me know where you're watching from. Press 5, let me know where you're watching from and if you've been here before. 3 if you're new, press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. We're just saying good morning to everyone as we get the show started. I also played a clip in regards to Quincy singing happy birthday to the youngest child of Diddy. So cute. Quincy's such a good big brother. I hope Quincy has nothing to do with anything. I do. The twins are going to need him. The youngest child is going to need him. Justin Christian's going to need him. I'm hoping Diddy did not involve him in anything. Being a big brother is such a big responsibility because you have to Quincy, he is in acting, he sings, he has a lot of different projects. He's named them. Go back 5 months ago. He named some of the projects he's working on. So go check out my live. Quincy sing happy birthday to the youngest child. It was so cute. It was so cute. And then I posted a video in regards to Quincy driving, like driver training with the twins. He was doing like driver trainings with the twins. So I'm hoping Quincy has nothing to do with any of this. Hello, welcome Indonesia. Welcome, welcome. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. So we're going to do recap reviews. I also posted an update in regards to Kanye has allegations against him as well. And she's speaking out about the unwelcoming comments she's getting. We're talking about a lot of topics today. Good morning. Welcome, San Francisco. Welcome, San Francisco. My channel covers a wide range of topics. Hot topics, trending topics, Diddy, we cover it all. Saturday mornings or Fridays is like a recap review. That's what we're talking about. We just talked about Quincy in regards to the lawsuit, and I mentioned that the lawyers are working to try and settle that. But like we had said, who's handling Diddy business affairs? Does he trust anybody? Is his son Justin or Christian handling a lot of that because he trusts his children? Okay, good morning, San Francisco. Good morning. Come on in, say good morning. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. We're just doing a quick recap review of the week. Break down what's been talked about. We generally talking about Diddy and his lawsuits. There's been many. Ray J has been doing a lot of stuff, and people are wondering if Ray J is out there just distracting. Ray J on Diddy, I can't turn my cheek to, and he's just I don't know. Is Ray J like a plant and he's the distract away from? He also was calling out Jaguar Wright about 2 weeks ago. Hey, Jaguar, I'm trying to get you a bag. Come on over here. Talk with me. Why won't you talk with me? You're talking to everybody else. And then Jaguar called Ray J out. And Ray J was like, nah, Jaguar, right? You know you messed up, right? Jaguar, you know you messed up. So many people are questioning what is Ray J's part in all this. Jason Lee called out Beyonce, Jay-Z, and he's basically saying, "Hey Jay-Z, why are your people calling me now? I'm getting several calls. Jay-Z, this is Jason Lee. Jay-Z, if you want to talk to me, give me a call." I posted that as well. Today's show is kind of like a recap review on what some of the things that happened this week. So Jason Lee said, "Hey Jay-Z, you want to talk to me? Call me. Why are you calling me now?" So I posted that on a short. There's been a lot of stuff that's been going on. Let's see. Like the video, like the video, like the video. Gucci Man announces that he's thinking about releasing a lot of his artists. So go check out that short. I did that this morning. King Harris was arrested this week and got released. Who's King Harris? Tiny and T.I.'s son. He got arrested and he was released. Let's see. There's been a lot. Kamala Harris, Trump, we'll get to that towards the end. People were saying that the interview went left. She wasn't given a lot. He wasn't given a lot of time to ask all his questions. Chris Brown is reacting to Liam. I guess Liam would sometimes sing Chris Brown songs. Many people are shocked that Liam has passed away. It's a very sad moment. RIP to Liam. Many people were saying it's sad. If he was having an issue, Liam, in the morning, in the afternoon, why did they take him back up to the room and leave him by himself? Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. We're just going through some hot topics, trending topics, just in case you missed it. Yes, if you did not know, the last lawsuit we heard of is a young lady. She was dating this guy. He FaceTimed Diddy. She was saying she's not impressed with the guy she was talking to, and she wasn't impressed with Diddy. And Diddy said to her, "You're going to pay for that." Allegedly, the guy set her up. Diddy and other people did some things to her, tried to insert like an IUD, then allege they she had situations. So we're hearing different things in regards to allege what Diddy will allege do, and he allegedly had other people with him. That case, I'd say that's the one the most graphic. So it was hard for me to cover that. I did cover that like 2 days ago. It's very, very graphic. Even when I was playing the clip, I had to stop. So this last lawsuit, and like I said, a judge jury will have to decide if what the victims are alleging is true facts. A judge jury will have to decide. There's a few cases that's very graphic. So it's kind of hard for me to talk about, but this young lady, the last lawsuit that was reported Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, said she wasn't impressed by her guy calling Diddy, and Diddy said she was going to pay for that, allegedly. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. It seems as if we have a lot of new people. And also, you guys, we're trying to get to 30K. We're almost there. If I can have 300 people to please subscribe, we'll get to 30K today. Okay, so if you did not know, also, my channel kind of goes fast. I talk about different stuff and we go really fast. Even if I play clips, it goes really fast. If you did not know, Tupac's family is allegedly suing to see if there's a link in between Diddy and Tupac. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. And please hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. They make it so easy. And to hit the like button, it's free, free, free. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. We're only at 4 likes. We got to get the likes to 100. We got to get the likes to 100. Thanks for being here, everyone. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. Okay. What else do we need to talk about? Let's see. there's also some kind of petition going around in regards to Chris Brown responds to the petition urging cancellation in South Africa. And then Chris Brown is basically saying, I can't wait to come there. Chris Brown has had his own lawsuits and his own concerns. Sad but true. Sad but true. Like the video, like the video. Thank you for being here, everyone. I appreciate everyone for being here. Okay, if you did not know, Diddy's team is allegedly requesting all the victims' names to be released. As we know, some of these victims are coming in as John Doe and Jane Doe, and Diddy wants the names. Yes, he does. His team, his legal team wants the names so they can do their necessary defense. So, what are we speaking about? Good morning, everyone. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. What are we speaking of? We know that Mr. Busby had stated that he had taken on 120 clients. Out of that 120 clients, there was information that was released that 6 people are John Doe, Jane Doe. So Diddy's team want those names. We did a video on that. Go back and check the video in regards to the 6 people. I did a general breakdown of what each client was claiming. So concerning. I think they were all concerning, but what sticks in my mind the most is in regards to the gentleman that allegedly worked at Macy's. He was in the stock room and some situationships happened in the stock room. Yeah, concerning. So we did do a breakdown regarding that. Like the video, like the video. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Also, please subscribe. We have 325 in here. If I could please get 300 people to please subscribe, and thank you. It definitely helps the channel. We're definitely trying to get to 30K. I was saying to myself, man, what made you pick early mornings? A lot of times my videos are in the morning versus at night, but if something's going on, I will do a late night video. But like the video, like the video. We're going to listen to a few different clips as I turn on my monetization. Just in case if you're coming in, we'll play some of that. I might do the Paris Morgan so I can do this. So just in case if you're coming in, we had Candace Owen and a few different people go on Paris Morgan, and they talked about Diddy.
In Hollywood.
Did you know about Diddy, Pierce?
No, I didn't.
Blackness and
Knew about
Pierce said,
Diddy. This seems like
we're going to listen to Paris Morgan. The video is going to go fast. Paris Morgan is stating he did not know about Diddy. Some famous people did not know because, alleged, there's 2 or 3 different types of parties. It's the late night party that people are saying, I went to a party, but I didn't stay. Or I went to the party, but I was outside and I didn't see anything. There is alleged, several different types of parties. So let's get to the clip. Like the video as you guys come in. Please let me get 250 people to please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 30K. So let's play the clip while I turn on my monetization. Good morning, everyone. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. Good morning, everyone.
every day this scandal gets bigger and worse for him. Yeah, it certainly does, and I'm not surprised whatsoever. I mean, I think I was on your show before he got arrested, and I brought up what was going on with him, and because I had read through the lawsuit, and it was just one of those things that was unavoidable because there was so much evidence. I mean, there was picture documentation, there was video documentation, and I also want to be clear that the press and the media and the public at large is shocked by what's happening, but we really are just getting to the beginning of everything. There are a lot of people who have been named that have not been brought to heel, people that were above him, music executives, and none of this is shocking, really. I think, yesterday a report came out that showed that faith in the mainstream media is at an all-time low, right? I think something like 65% of Americans no longer trust the mainstream media. The Diddy case is a perfect example as to why that is. You have people that spend so much time defending this man. This man was allowed to be with every presidential candidate. He was
fair use, fair use. We're speaking of Diddy and he likes to be around famous people that attend his parties. So yes, the clip is going to play fast. So I'll stop it and play it. I'll stop it and play it so that way you can retain it. But this kind of works for us. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. And press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, good morning, Texas. Hello. Good morning. Oh, he was saying this lady talks more about getting subs. Well, you know what? I'm proud of myself because guess what? Last month I only had 3,000 and now I'm almost at 30K. I've been working extremely hard. It's sad that people can't applaud you for your hard work. Do your own channels. Let's see how well you do. Okay. So good morning, Texas. Good morning. Good morning, Switzerland. Good morning, everyone. I bring the TTTTT, the hot topics, trending topics. I do a wide range of different things. We don't just talk Diddy. So let's get to the clip again. But yes, if I could please get 400 people to please subscribe. Thank you. We're trying to hit 30K.
Allowed to throw parties. He was hailed as a hero. And yet behind the scenes, everyone knew that this is what
Fair
he was
use.
engaged in. This was an open secret in Hollywood. In fact, when Kanye last year said that he was a Fed and started speaking about some of these allegations, he was simply dismissed as crazy. People at the upper echelons of society and politics knew about this and they were okay with it. Fundamentally because he was acting a part. I very much believe what Kanye alleged, that he was acting a part like Jeffrey Epstein, in which he was collecting blackmail over various people that were in Hollywood. And so, like I said, we're at the beginning. We're scratching the surface of this scandal. There are some more big names that are going to have to answer for it. And I think also the silence of certain individuals like LeBron James is quite deafening. A person who claims to care so much about...
Okay, she's about to talk about LeBron. There's a lot of celebrities that are not speaking. Just like my statement yesterday, I think a lot of celebrities are not speaking because they don't want the eyes on them. One. Two, I think a lot of celebrities are not speaking because I think some of them may be under NDAs, so they can't speak. Or allege, we don't know. A judge jury is going to have to decide. Also, I think some of these celebrities has been subpoenas. Allege, some of these celebrities might be a part of the grand jury, so they can't speak. I don't know why a lot of people are surprised that people are not speaking. This is not like a Bill or Wines, it's not like that. Diddy had a lot of friends, period. Go check out Diddy's NDA. The people talked about his NDA last year, year before. But yeah, a lot of these celebrities might be a part of having to testify, allege. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, hot piping tea, girl. Or man, well, I don't know. I can't tell. It went by so fast. But yeah, hot piping tea. We cover a lot of topics. Yeah, a lot of people may be going down. That's why they're quiet. It's like if they have a boyfriend or girlfriend, or if it's a husband, the wife is like, you bet not draw any attention to us. You better be quiet. You better go out there and distract and do other stuff. You bet not show your relationship to what you have with that person. That's why a lot of celebrities, we will see them try and trend every week. They quiet now. They quiet now, And the biggest thing is when his house was raided, they have all those tapes, the conversations, the emails, the FaceTimes, they have all that. So if you were doing any wrongdoing, you might be investigated now because you were FaceTiming or in a meeting. They got all that. Diddy liked to hang around high profile people, period. Period. And if these people wanted to go to the event, because if they can get in for free outside and see a famous person or just be in the environment, just how Bow Wow was like, it's so quiet right now. There's no parties. No, dude. Famous people are quiet right now. They don't want any attention drawn to them. Any attention. Let's get back to the video. Like the video, like the video. If I get 400 people to please subscribe, wow, there's 644. If I get 600 people to please subscribe, we're trying to hit 30K. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. And make sure you turn on your notification bell.
Black life, Black lives matter, on the ground, taking the kneel. Okay, that's fine. But now you have a friend of yours who's been on camera beating a black woman, okay? You said nothing when that happened. You also know that you have various black people speaking out about how they were abused by
Fair use, fair use.
him, and you have said nothing. So I don't like the hypocrisy behind that.
Yeah, I think it's a good point. I mean, Mark, there are lots of big names being dragged into this. We don't know where the truth lies with that yet. But certainly people like LeBron have been deafening with their silence for the reasons that Candice just articulated. It reminds me a little bit of Epstein in relation to all the apparent taping of videos and pictures and stuff that was allegedly going on. And we'll see what that plays out like in the courtroom. But it also reminds me of Harvey Weinstein in the sense that there you had somebody in the movie industry, as big as P. Diddy, well, I think the most Oscar-nominated person in the history as a producer in Hollywood, where everyone must have known something of that, right? And I knew that Harvey was a pretty bad bully and all the rest of it. And it must have been more than an open secret amongst a lot of those celebrities and Hollywood crowds.
Did you know about Diddy Pierce?
No, I didn't know. Wait a minute. I didn't know.
Yeah, you asked them about Diddy. There's a lot of famous people that are not well. There's a lot of famous people that have gone down for their wrongdoing. They made those choices. And some of those people have been in jail and are still in jail. Look at the Kellys. They got a documentary coming out. And then what she's stating in regards to Mr. Kelly is concerning. That's concerning. There's so many high profile people that did a lot of weird stuff, and they've been talked about, and some of those people have gone to jail, and those people have made decisions, and a lot of the high profile have gone to jail because allegedly they were slipping things in people's drinks, which is wrong. Then we're allegedly seeing that there might have been candy that might have been lace, and allegedly we're hearing that the baby oil might have been allegedly a lace. My goodness. Please like the video. Please like the video. Be kind in the comments. I will time you out. We're positive over here. I don't cuss people out. I don't tell people off. I am kind over here. Well, the NDA don't really come with an end date if there's a crime committed. But still, celebrities don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. If there was a crime committed, the NDA does nothing. If the police wants to talk to you, if the FBI wants to talk to you, that does nothing. You can't force somebody to sign an NDA. This is all alleged. I'm not giving legal advice. You can't tell somebody be quiet if there's a crime alleged committed. So I just think that a lot of celebrities are on chill mode until a lot of them are going to be on chill mode until May. His trial hearing is for May 2025. If you did not know, Diddy's last court hearing in front of a judge, they picked a trial date, and that trial date is going to be May of 2025. Now, will all the lawyers be ready for that date? We'll see. If it gets pushed back, they're just not ready. They have to go through so many of Diddy's devices to pull information. So there's a lot of people, and we had said that. We had said that they're going to try and do a trial date because I was listening to some of the legal pages. So that's the biggest thing. We're going to see if they're prepared for May of 25. We'll be shocked because these judges have other cases. These lawyers have other cases, and there's a lot of devices to go through. I'm wondering if they got his devices and his children's devices. Hello. Because they want to probably see the communication. I'm wondering if they said that. If they confiscated all his children's devices too. Like the video, like the video. Please like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Let's continue with the video. If I could please get 400 people to subscribe, and thank you, and turn on your notification bell. We're trying to get to 30K. I'm recovering from an injury. I'm doing so much better. I was still doing videos when I was in a lot of pain. I picked up something the wrong way and messed up my back, but I'm grateful. I'm back and I'm feeling a lot better. So let's get to the video. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. And thanks for tuning in, everyone. Good morning.
I met Diddy a couple of times. I mean, here's the point. The analogy I'm going to make is I met Diddy twice for about 10 minutes. Harvey I knew a lot better, and I knew there was unsavory sides to him. I didn't know about all the rape stuff that then emerged, but I do believe there must be a lot of people who did know that stuff, who were around Harvey Weinstein at a close enough level to know that. And I certainly believe with P. Diddy that there were a lot of people who were going to these freak-off parties and so on, who must have known for many, many years that all this stuff was going on. That's the parallel I'm drawing.
So I'm wondering, when they went on that vacation and his house got raided, I'm wondering if they obtained the children's devices that day too. You know? Hello, checking in from Vegas. Hello, New Hampshire. Welcome, welcome. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Let's continue with the video.
More. No, I just said parallel you're drawing. The idea that I'm disputing is just the idea that everyone knew.
I don't think everyone. I mean, look, I just think a lot of people must have known.
Of course. We're not in disagreement about a few things. First, everything that Diddy has been accused of is despicable and indefensible, and I hope that he is held accountable in all the ways that are fair and just and reasonable. There are, I mean, who knows how many victims? You know, there are lots of allegations. I have no doubt that lots of the allegations are true, and as Candace said, I have no doubt that lots of people have known for a long time. And there are lots of reasons why people didn't come forward. Some of it is good old-fashioned, Hollywood culture, which is people are getting exploited, people are getting hurt, people are getting harmed. But as long as it's the old boys network, we don't care. And Diddy became one of the old boys network. The old boys network isn't just old white men; it also includes powerful rich black men. Not in the same way, but certainly people like Diddy are in that mix. I don't disagree with that. I'm very uncomfortable throwing LeBron James' name out there as someone who knew something or has some.
Well, I think Candace was quite careful how she worded that. She didn't say that he knew. She just said he's been deafening by silence, which he has. He's been very vocal about a lot of other issues involving the black community in America. Why is he so silent? Just because it happens to...
Yeah, but why didn't Candace Owen mention like a French Montana who's been hanging out with Diddy? Why didn't Candace Owen mention like a DJ Khaled who's been hanging out with Diddy? Why didn't Candace Owen mention like a Jay-Z who's been hanging out with Diddy? There's other people that's been hanging out with Diddy tight for the last 5 years. Why is Candace Owen talking about LeBron? We get it. He's the one that sung the song, but why is she not talking about her current friends? I don't really care for Candace. I don't. I think she likes to make comments to make her family feel good. I think she inserts herself in subjects in which she sometimes should not. Candace likes to go viral. What is she doing for the communities? Period. That's what I want to know. Like the video, like the video. Let me know where you're watching from. Good morning, New Hampshire. Good morning, Vegas. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for being here. She mentioned LeBron and Ashton, but Diddy has close friends that she's not even talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying about Candace. She's selective in what she'll say. And sometimes everybody's like, let's look into who you married. Period. That's the real question. And their family. Do a deep dive on that. We'll get to it someday, but not right now. And this is the other thing I'm going to talk about because we got to get to it. Good morning, South Africa. They had asked her about her friendship with Kanye. And then she was very selective and saying, well, I'm just coming out of, I'm just traveling back home. I'm just now getting home. I haven't been able to really look into what the allegations are about Kanye. Come on, girl. There was this lawsuit about Kanye was out about 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And then she just inserted more stuff. So they're wanting her to call out Kanye. She really didn't want to do it. So you can't be selective about Diddy and not, call out Kanye and the different allegations because they're not the lawsuit. It's being alleged that Kanye was having his wife followed. 1, 2, Kanye was trying to investigate the K's and the J's. Go look that up. There's been a lot going on. There's been a lot. Yes, Kanye's a trip. Yeah, she didn't call him out. She was like, oh, I'm just coming back into town. I have to look into it. No, you should have called him out then because her lawsuit was 2 or 3 months ago. She just added more stuff to her lawsuit. So Candace is selective. But everybody needs to look into who she married to. Real talk. Okay, good morning, South Africa. Good morning, y'all. I love the pink hand and I love flowers. Yeah, she didn't want to call him out and she should have. I've been concerned about his behavior. She don't want to call that out. I've been concerned about how Kanye dresses his wife. She don't want to talk about that. I've been concerned about how Kanye is alleged not paying the people he hired. We've been hearing about that. I've been concerned about how he did what he did with his house, alleged. I've been concerned about what he did in regards to the school. She didn't want to call Kanye out on purpose. So some people are selective. If we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it all. That's what this show is. Let's talk about it, Media 21. Yeah. Good morning, Florida. Good morning. So like the video. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. And if I could please get 400 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. We're almost at 30K, y'all. I was at 3,000 last month. I've been bringing y'all to TTTTT for real. Even with back pain. I had to sleep sitting up a few days ago, twice in a chair. And I was still live. So I've been working hard. So I am proud of myself. Good morning, number 3. Good morning. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before. Let's continue with the video.
Be somebody he used to party with. It's just interesting.
It is interesting. I want to caution the audience not to jump to any conclusions about why LeBron hasn't. Again, let me be very clear. LeBron should speak out about this because something awful happened, and he has a...
Okay, so last night, let me tell y'all this too. I have to stop and play it because I have to talk in between it. I did watch the Netflix with the basketball players. It's like, Starting 5 or something. LeBron, his wife, and other basketball players are in the Netflix special. It's really good. At first, I didn't know if I'd be able to enjoy it, but it was really good. We enjoyed it last night. So go ahead and check that out. LeBron James, Netflix, it's called Starting 5 or something like that.
Duty. I think all public figures have a duty to speak out against awful, morally atrocious things that happen. I just don't want to leap to a conclusion. I'm not saying Candace, I'm not saying you did, but I don't want to leap to a conclusion that there's some other sort of reason why he may have done this. The other thing here is...
I just remember. I just remember.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, the point I was going to make just on the point you
All I
made.
was going to say is...
Let me go first. The point I was going to make about you.
Piers Morgan's show, him and this one guy was going back and forth. He's a pretty good journalist and reporter. I don't know what was going on with him that day. And then Candace was loving when the men were going back and forth. You should have saw the look on her face. Go check out the Pierce Morgan and the Candace Owen video, the one we're playing right now. She loved when the men were going back and forth. She loved it. It was weird seeing her, you know, I'm putting lotion on. So that's what that noise is. Yeah, she was making a funny face when they were going back and forth. She was like, almost like, you're a great journalist, and look how you're falling apart. I didn't like it. I didn't like how she was acting when they were going back and forth. And the guy's a really good journalist, but let's continue.
Go first. You go first.
You just made a really good point, which I want to make a point.
Sorry about the lotion sound.
I think that the point I would make was when Harvey Weinstein went down, there was an absolute stampede of celebrities in Hollywood who rushed to distance themselves and publicly denounce him.
No, I'm not defending Diddy. I'm not defending Diddy. I ain't defending Candace. Some of the situations about Candace, I just don't care for. No, nobody. I haven't heard anybody support Diddy, and a jury will have to decide, you know, if he's done any wrongdoing. I'm just pointing out certain things I don't care about Candace and what she says and do and how she talks about the culture. But what are you doing to help the culture? So let's be very clear. I'm very smart. I'm very intelligent, and I will make the comments and give my opinion on what I need to give my opinion on. Have you heard these lawsuits? Did you hear Cassie's lawsuit? Did you see the video in regards to Diddy and Cassie? Nobody really is defending Diddy. I don't know where that comment came from. Wrong channel. Let's continue.
And I've just noticed that with P. Diddy, there's been a very, very, very small number of high-profile black celebrities, including sports stars and so on, who have chosen to do that yet. So there's a marked difference between the way these two scandals have played out in terms of how many...
Yeah, and they raided his mansion. You don't get raided just because. What? What? They raided his mansions. 2 of them. And then his son came out and was basically like, y'all missed the house. What? What?
High-profile people are prepared to go, this is disgusting. Well, I think there's another thing here, right? Harvey Weinstein was a predator, full stop, right? Diddy is basically a predator, full stop, and some other stuff. And there are a lot of people, based on what I know, people I've spoken to, the stories I've heard, and the rumors I've heard for 20 years now, about Diddy that aren't always about predation. And that's the complicated thing here, right? A lot of the details, a lot of the gossip, a lot of the nastiness, you don't understand. The thing is, a lot of the subtext on Diddy isn't about predation, it's around sexuality. And so a lot of people aren't really outraged, especially in the hip-hop community, that Diddy was preying on underage girls, allegedly, or that he's being a Cassie, allegedly. Some people are just weirded out that he may have been having sex with dudes.
Allege. And there's been an update to the lawsuit where some of these law pages are telling us the alleged update in regards to his indictment have added now children on there. So some of these pages haven't told y'all that yet. Yes, it has children's names on. It has on the indictment where there's children now added. It wasn't added there like a month ago. So I bring y'all to TTT. Go on over to those law pages. They break all that down because they can legally do so. I don't do legal. Yeah, my goodness. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. We've almost hit 30K, you guys. We're almost there. So please subscribe. There's 400 people in here. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. I bring y'all to TTT. And I give y'all general, where to kind of go. I don't really name other pages if I don't have to, because, that's how some people do it. But I try and give kudos, though. Welcome, Oklahoma. Welcome, Alabama. Welcome, NC. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Florida. Welcome, Colorado. Welcome, welcome. Let's continue with the video. Yes, we're almost at 30K. Please subscribe. And if I can get 500 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Let's continue.
And so there's multiple things happening here. So a lot of people in Hollywood who are being quiet, they're not being quiet.
Welcome, Alaska. Welcome, Baton Rouge. Welcome, Wisconsin. Yeah, she do act like she have a different accent at time. Welcome, Colorado. Welcome.
They knew he was doing something illegal. Some of them were quiet because they were at the parties. They were at the...
And you know what? She do act like she has an accent sometime. And in this video, she called out Kamala Harris for code switching. If y'all don't know what code switching is, it means when you're around different cultures, you'll try and act like that culture. She's talking about that right now in this video. She came with Kamala Harris and all her code switching. Welcome, Wisconsin. Welcome, Baton Rouge. Welcome, VA. Welcome, Missouri. Welcome, San Diego. Welcome, Texas. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Louisiana. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys, and turn on the notification bell. And please, let's get the likes up to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're at 16 likes. Yep, we're at 17 likes. Let's get the likes up. She do change her accent sometimes. She do. I've even noticed that. Certain, just not a lot, but certain times she do. Or she'll try and act hard. I don't care for her. Because who you are, you don't represent. Who you marry, don't represent. And then she's always trying to drag the culture. If you got that many problems with the culture, go help the culture. How you gonna be the color you are, dogging and this and that? And if you, nope. She was sent to do what she doing, period. And if she ever want to have a debate with me, let's go. Because I'm not with it. Help the culture. But she like putting people down, period. And calling it out. If she has to call it out, call it out. But do something. Open up community service in certain cities. Do something. She don't do that though. And if she was doing that, then I'd feel like, okay, she has an opinion. Let her have her opinion. But what is she doing to make the culture better? For me, I feed the hungry. I help the needy. I do. I do. I do. Like the video, like the video. No, I don't have a problem asking for likes, and I don't have a problem asking for subs. My page had 3,000 last month. Now I'm almost at 30K. I can do whatever I want. Don't tell me what to do. Go on your own channel. You run your channel however you want to run your channel. What I'm doing must be working. What I'm doing must be working. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Yes, I will time people out. If I see it, I don't catch everything. Super chats are welcome. $2, $5, $6. Super chats are welcome. And, you know, people were like, you should have been doing your super chats and, you know, stop calling people out, you know, wherever they're from, you know, do the super chats and then shout them out. So my channel, I'm a little bit lenient on the likes. I'm a little bit lenient on the super chats. They're welcome. You know, I have other jobs, so I get paid there. I like to know where people are watching from. I do. So like the video, but definitely subscribe to the channel. Let's continue.
Freak offs doing freaky stuff. And the freaky stuff isn't illegal, but it can ruin your career in society. Candace, it's a lot of things mixed in.
Okay, Candace, you're raising your hand. I think I know why, but go ahead.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you in some ways. What I would just add is it's without question because they did not know that he was reporting them. I mean, when I read that lawsuit, Rodney made it very clear that he had hidden cameras. And if you are a person like LeBron who says ain't no party like a Diddy party, but Ashton Kutcher talking about what happens at Diddy party stays at Diddy parties, but finally you learn via the press that actually Diddy has been collecting evidence on all of you and you don't know where those tapes are. That will buy your silence for quite some time because you're hoping that if you keep your head low, you're not going to be revealed as one of these people that was engaged in some of these acts, whether they were heterosexual or homosexual, it doesn't matter. Maybe you're just cheating on your wife and you don't want that to get out into the public. Maybe you were, as Cat Williams described it, in one of the rooms. He said you could just walk around the house. He said this on stage years ago. You could walk around the house and you would see people engaged in various sex acts. And again, Cat Williams was...
And that's the biggest thing. Some of these famous people might have been cheating on their wives or their girlfriends. Don't think that's not going to come out in the court transcripts and people aren't going to be talking about it. These famous people are nervous. It's going to mess with their brands. It's going to mess with their livelihood. They don't know what Diddy has out, and they definitely don't want any more leaks. And if you did not catch it this week or last week, Diddy's team was mad that the Cassie tape got leaked. What? He better hope no other tapes allegedly get leaked. Yeah, he was mad and his team was mad. And, you know, in the courtroom, you know, he had talked about where did the leak come from? Did the feds leak it? And, you know, then they had checked Diddy's lawyer for speaking out with TMZ. They did. They did. So, you know, we did a video on that too. Like the video. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. And thank you. Let's continue with the video. Fair use.
someone who was dismissed as crazy and dismissed as a drug addict. It turned out that, or it seems that these allegations are proven to be true, and I believe they are, that he was telling the truth. And I think that is the reason that so many of them are silent, because they were doing things, they thought that they were his friend, that they were bad boys for life, and that he would keep things silent, when in reality he was just another Jeffrey Epstein type character, and they're scared for their lives. Yeah, especially if you're someone like LeBron James. I'm not alleging that he is caught in something terrible, but if...
Yes, you guys, we're almost at 30K. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe, and thank you. If you've already subscribed, thank you. We have 555 people in here. If I can get 500 people to subscribe, we're almost at 30K. Thank you, thank you, thank you, you guys.
He was caught in anything, and you're LeBron James, and you've made your mark on talking about the ills of society, and you have minted yourself a king, and you're speaking out on the black community, and they find out you're the room over while someone's getting raped potentially.
I just think that we don't know, as you say, where the truth lies with this. And I'm not inferring anything against LeBron or Ashton Kutcher or anybody else. You know, I had Jaguar Wright on, who made a number of allegations against Beyonce and Jay-Z, which we were not able to independently substantiate, which were vigorously.
So, of course, in regards to the Jaguar Wright, he had to take out those clips in regards to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jaguar Wright don't normally present a lot of receipts, so he had to remove it, or it was going to be a problem for Piers Morgan. So let's continue. Like the video, like the video. Let's get the likes to 100. Thanks for tuning in. Fair use. Let's continue.
Which was ridiculous that they sent you a cease and desist.
Well, they just said these allegations are completely.
Sent you a cease and desist.
Well, no, I'll tell you what they said. It wasn't even that. I'll tell you what happened. They just said, look, these allegations are completely untrue, and we will sue you if you don't take that. We had no way of independently verifying anything she said in relation to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, you know, who knows where this scandal goes, or what names get dragged in and in what way. But what it's taught me is you just have to be careful when a story like this breaks, that when we put big names into the scandal, you just don't infer done anything wrong yet. The only thing we can say, which is, I think, pertinent to this, comes back to what we said at the start. When people who are as normally vocal as LeBron, who can be as condemnatory as he's been publicly about all manner of issues, when they're completely silent about something as big as this, and you know they were good friends with B. Diddy and were at the parties and so on, you just raise an eyebrow, right? And you would about everybody. And it may well be what, as Candice says, Mark, it might be a sense of unknown, not knowing what's on tape here, not wanting to get involved at all. I totally understand it. But I do remember, by marked contrast, the number of people in the Weinstein scandal who raced to publicly disown him. And interestingly, with Epstein, that didn't happen with him, because he also had a lot of tape.
It's interesting. It's an interesting point, because again, Diddy is very interesting in that for the last 30 years, he has taken pictures and partied and hung out with everyone. Yes, he's hung out with politicians, but I guarantee you a lot of them politicians, I ain't saying all of them, but a lot of them politicians had no idea what was going on behind the scenes. When you go to a Diddy party, there's levels to the Diddy party. There's the Diddy party at the club, there's the Diddy party at his house, then there's the after party, then there's the after party, right? I've been in any of those after parties.
He's very clear about that. There are several different types of parties. Some people may not have seen anything, because some people might have only attended one and didn't see anything. So some famous people might not have saw anything. So any person that attended does not mean that if they attended, anything happened or anything went wrong. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Super chats are welcome if you want a shout out. And we also do have memberships. And thanks for being here, everyone.
Or
let's continue. Fair use.
Any of those parties, in fact. So I'm just speaking as a researcher here and as a journalist. I'm saying that there are levels to it. So there are a lot of people who go to the Diddy parties that don't know any of that. But if you find out that all these awful things happen at Diddy parties at 4 a.m., it's hard to go to the media and say, yo, I was at the Diddy party, but I left at 12. I was in the Hamptons, but I didn't go to the next location. And so I think a lot of it is fear of public relations. And I think, to Candace's point, I don't think it's a coincidence that Diddy has all these strategic alliances with every single person in Hollywood, black or white. And I think Harvey Weinstein didn't have those types of relationships, so it was much easier for people to run from him.
The other kind of hypocrisy, though, Candice, which really gets my go with this. Take somebody like John Legend, right, who decided to rewrite the lyrics to Baby It's Cold Outside because it endorsed sexual.
So now he about to talk about John Legend. I never knew the correlation about the song Baby It's Cold Outside. He about to break it down. Like the video, like the video. We're almost at 30K. If I get 200 people to please subscribe, and thank you. We're almost at 30K. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for being here, Australia. Thanks for being here, Australia. Some of them I didn't see. Yeah, super chats are welcome.
Misconduct, which obviously was completely preposterous. One of the most innocent, flirtatious videos ever made back in the 60s about a beautiful love song. And it was completely misappropriated by
No, it was rapey. Knock it off.
Maybe it's told, do you want to come in for a drink? It's cold outside. Do me a favor. Anyway,
he keeps saying no. He keeps trying to get inside.
Thanks for saying great job. I really appreciate you. Yes, the clips play fast. I do stop it and play it. Then I do talk about, thank you for saying great job. I appreciate that. I do stop it and play it so I can communicate what they're basically talking about. That's what we're doing. So we're just doing a recap review, hot topics, trending topics. Thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. We're almost at 30K, and I appreciate all that have subscribed. Good morning. Thank you for sharing your morning with me, or afternoon.
Harmless flirtation was completely misconstrued deliberately by John Legend to tick all the right virtue signaling boxes. But here's my point. What has John Legend said about P. Diddy? He was enraged by a 1950s video of harmless flirtation. So much so he rewrote the lyrics, Candice. But he's not enraged enough by what he's reading about P. Diddy, someone he knows well, to make any comment that I've seen so far.
Right, and that is the reason why people can't stand the Hollywood types, and rightfully so. I mean, John Legend has always been a walking contradiction. He speaks often, oh yes, the bullying of this cute Christmas song that everybody loves, and I'm still going to play the original lyrics forever. But his wife is sliding into the DMs notoriously of teenagers and telling them they should kill themselves and offering like this small apology. But I'm really going to take some time off and think about this. So you married a bully. You have been at so many parties, friends with these people. You constantly purport that you're fighting for social justice on every cause. Like I said, the real litmus test was the video, which Diddy owned. That was him beating Cassie on tape. Okay, so forget if you're like you want to play the card of well, it's innocent until proven guilty. I know people are making all these allegations, but I'm going to wait. Where were you on the topic of Cassie being beat to a pulp on camera and Diddy offering a still meandering apology? No, I would just say if you don't mind, you're allowed to there. We don't seem like there's a buzzer here, so I can't finish my thought. But and that's what has become so problematic is they are constantly virtue signaling to the public about how great they are because they're not voting for Donald Trump. Donald Trump's such an awful person because he maybe cheated on his wife 16, 20, 30 years or whatever it is, and they just cannot muster that same energy when they are looking at proof, which somebody comes out and says, "I take full accountability. I did beat her. That's me." Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Okay, Mark.
So here's my response. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Candace. Again, there's a sound delay. I thought you paused. I wasn't trying to be rude. Forgive me. We're saying that John Legend didn't respond to Cassie or to the Diddy parties, and we're saying this if it's true, but it's not true. So I just want to read to you what John Legend actually said in response to this. He said it months and months ago. He said, "I was horrified by the descriptions that I read."
So John Legend did respond to allege what happened to Cassie. Candace Owen did not know that John Legend responded. She didn't look it up, but she's surely talking about him. So that's what I be talking about. Sometimes she don't do her allege. Sometimes she don't do her full research, and she comments on the community. Help the community then, if you dislike us that much. Like the video. Let's get the likes to 100, everybody. Thanks for being here. Let's continue with the clip. Fair use.
Before the video evidence came out, meaning he believed Cassie even before the video. He didn't say that absolutely it's something that needs to be brought to light when it happens. He said, my default stance is to believe women when they make these accusations and to make sure that we do whatever we can to support women. He also said that he was specifically horrified of this. And then he said, regarding to the other Diddy stuff, he said what he's accused of is shameful. And he said all the other victims that have alleged that he's abused them, it's quite a shame for them too. I really just want accountability and healing. So I think this is an opportunity for us to say this is why we shouldn't jump to judgment. We're on national, international television, castigating John Legend for not doing the very thing that he actually did. And all I do is like John Legend did it. It came up first. So if you guys owe John Legend an apology if you don't edit this. Yeah.
I'm going to fast forward through him because he was talking fast. He was already talking fast through the interview. It was interesting to watch.
To denounce the, like no one says, everybody, Harvey White guys, Harvey White wants to say something.
Let me fast forward. And Candace is laughing at him like being so reactive. I can't put the speed on normal. My page goes fast. You got to be able to keep up. I can hear it. I can understand it. Some people can't. I don't know why, but a lot of pages make stuff go fast. But they give me flags when I do normal. So you got to be able to keep up. So like the video. We got to get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're at 26 and we need to get to 100. We're at 26 likes. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Yes, to hit the like button is free. It is. Yep. It's free to hit the like button. Yeah. We're at 29. Yep. Let's get the likes up. You know, some shows don't even start their channels. They don't even start talking until the likes is at 100. So I kind of continue with the show. I do. From what I'm using, this is the speed that it's giving me, and I'm accept that. So like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Good afternoon, everyone.
I'd love to hear from some high-profile white celebrities. You never said white. You just said high-profile celebrities. Maybe to you, Hollywood just means white. But in general, the idea here for Weinstein was we want his peers to speak out. We want his peers to say something. We want black people, we just want his peers to say something. But when black people don't do it, it's framed as some kind of failed, some kind of specific or unique moral failure. That's the idea that I'm challenging here. Again, I want everybody to speak out against both of those.
So right now, I'm about to fast forward. Right now, they're talking cultures not speaking out. We're not going to go there. This is an issue that there's alleged victims that need our prayers, that need our consideration. And these comments are alleged. A judge, jury will have to decide if there's any wrongdoing to any of these alleged victims. Let's continue.
Right, I think it's very sound. You can disagree with it.
Yeah. Fair use.
You also, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you said that there wouldn't have been the attention on the raid at Diddy's home, for example, if he'd been a white rapper. To which I would say, if that'd been Eminem at the height of his power, I believe you said before in a previous debate or interview that there wouldn't have been the same attention.
Like the video. Be kind in the comments and be kind to everyone that's in the comments. I will time you out. I don't play over here. We bring the T, and we're very respectful. We will make our comments. We will make our, opinions. These are the opinions of Candace Pierce Morgan and the other guy. But yeah, be kind in the comments. We're almost at 30K. If I could please get 200 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. We're almost at 30K, you guys. Thanks for being here. Let's continue to get the likes up. Let's continue to get the likes up. Yeah, it was kind of like he said he wasn't bringing up race, but then it was like, yeah, you did bring up race. He said, I only brought up race because you brought up the race issue. So they kind of went back and forth about stuff. My biggest thing is praying for the victims. This whole situation is difficult. People have possibly experienced things that they should not have experienced. Many people are extremely upset that he should have been allegedly taken. If he was having issues and people knew about these issues, people are stating that this should not have gone on for a decade. Think about how many people could have been saved from what's being alleged. How many people could have these allegations wouldn't have happened to if this situation would have been taken care of. This has been going on for decades. And we saw. So when people say Cassie stayed, did y'all see what happened to her when she tried to leave? Did y'all see? So this is what Cassie went through. This is some people's situation still to this day. Even though some of the men are hearing what Cassie went through, women are still having concerns. Men, women, men on men. People are having concerns with people that are not well. You gotta leave. You gotta get into a program to get away. There are people that are having concerns. And some men will say he's being set up. Some men will say there's a bigger fish. Let's be very clear. Diddy had these parties at his own home. It's not like he went to someone else's home to have these parties. He had these parties on his own. He picked the catering company. He had drivers. He had security. These are things that he's done. It's interesting to me that people can't focus on what he's done. They're so busy talking about, I'm going to play the, Mr. What is his name? What is his name? Dr. Umar Johnson, talking about Kanye, talking about Diddy. Oh, they trying to take an African-American man down. What are you talking about, bro? If these allegations run true, Diddy's made decisions, allegedly. Like I said before, a jury's going to have to tell us if what is being said about Diddy is true or false. I'm going to look for the video and I'm going to play it for y'all. Like the video. There's 400 people in here. If I could please get 400 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. We're almost at 30K. Let's continue with the video. The industry has concerns. Hollywood, and a lot of it needs to stop. These artists, actresses, models, they should be able to go within their industry and feel safe and not feel like they got to do X, Y, or Z to get a deal, get a role, get a modeling gig. These people need to be taken down because they go into that field preying on different people and their emotions because they know people want it so bad. So concerning. Be kind in the comments. YouTube will block y'all too, though. They will delete it. Some of the stuff I don't even have. So you got to be careful in your comments. There's guidelines y'all have to follow. So let's be kind in the comments. Fair use. Let's get back to the video.
That was given to the raid on Diddy's home. If it had been a white rapper, I didn't say that. You didn't say that? I did not say that. What did you say? You can disagree with that point too, but it's you and me disagree with me. Okay, but feel free to make it. So apparently on the documentary, well, just to clarify, on the documentary with TMZ, that's what I'm told is where you said that.
It's hard for me to imagine that had this been many other celebrities, particularly white celebrities, that their children would have been in handcuffs and they would have been forced to stare down the barrel of guns and seen armored tanks. I mean, it just seemed like a lot for a raid of music producers. Right, I know the documentary reference. I wish you would have watched it with all due respect, and then you would know I didn't say that. I'll tell you what I said. What I did say was not the attention. Diddy is an international superstar. Black, white.
So he's basically saying he's mad that his children had to deal with the raid and how they treated the children in the raid. Hello, if you're being raided, they're not going to treat you like, let me hold your hand and let me walk you to the curb. What? No, they're going to make you put your hands behind your head and allege they might have something drawn on you. They don't know if they got something in their pockets. What? People want to baby a situation when there's all these allegations and these alleged victims. So let's continue.
Red or yellow, we should be watching Diddy. There's no reason why race is playing into the why we're watching it. That had nothing to do with what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about was the actual nature of the raid. Typically, unless you believe, and this is what I was arguing at the time, unless you believe that Diddy was an armed threat, there was no need to handle his children, who were not at the time charged with anything, in the way that they did. There was no reason to have SWAT almost like the neck.
Okay, let's play this Dr. Umar video so we can understand how some men don't sound like they're okay in the head.
But he's still my brother. Now, for those of y'all who know how to think deeply, what do
like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. There's 500 and something in the chat. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe and thank you. We're almost at 30K. We're about to listen to Dr. Umar.
What do Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Sean Combs, and Kanye West have in common besides being accused of sex offenses?
Allege.
Billionaires. They're all billionaires. They are taking down all black male billionaires. There is an all-right frontal assault on.
So he's trying to clean up because he did a video when the indictment came out and he was saying, well, what's going on and why is it like that? And everybody was like, Dr. Umar, go look at the indictment. They already broke down the indictment. They're telling you everything in the indictment. So he's trying to play cleanup. Real talk. There's pages that's doing better than TMZ right now. They're bringing the TTT. They're breaking it down. He's trying to do cleanup. What does it matter what their money status is? If they're allegedly committing crimes, they need to be placed in jail, and a jury will have to decide what wrongdoing they did. I'm telling y'all, people are talking weird. What does his finances, him being a millionaire, billionaire, have to do with anything if there's alleged crimes? He was rated alleged for a reason. And they have a what? 93, 94, 95% success rate in taking people down once your home get raided. Let's continue to play. Like the video. There's 300 and something in. Let's get 300 people to please subscribe and thank you.
Of sex offenses.
Alleged.
Billionaires. They're all billionaires. They are taking down all black male billionaires. There is an all-right frontal assault on black men with wealth. And not only black men with wealth, but black men who stand up to the white power structure. Black men who stand up to the white. Bill Cosby tried to buy a major network. That's called standing up to the white power structure. Sean Puffy Combs sued Diageo and he started a black political party. R. Kelly refused to sell his masters. Kanye West took on the Untouchables and lived to tell about it.
Oh my
Kanye West
goodness.
took on the Untouchables and lived to tell about it. Kobe Bryant was also accused of sex assault.
R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant.
Because he tried to start his own professional basketball league headquartered in China. He also started his own player-led sneaker brand. Kobe Bryant. Look at what they're doing to black male billionaires who don't bow down to the power structure.
It has nothing to do with bowing down. If there's crimes committed, the police and the FBI is going to investigate these people. That's what they're supposed to do. That's why a lot of people were upset that it took so long to do what they did in regards to Diddy and in regards to the other men. I have to be careful. Certain names, they flag you on. So let me continue.
Start his own professional basketball league headquartered in China. He also started his own player-led sneaker brand. Kobe Bryant. Look at what they're doing to black male billionaires who don't bow down to the power structure. Look at what they do to the black male billionaires who don't bow down to the power structure.
The power structure.
With you Negroes is y'all so used to.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, Queen.
All right, Queen. He got off the video because he saw probably a pretty lady. All right, Queen. He got off the video because he saw a beautiful lady. You made your alleged points and you got off the video because you saw somebody that you probably thought was cute. And here you are saying men are being taken down because they're billionaires. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I cannot make this stuff up. A crime should not be committed. You should be focusing on if crimes were committed, Dr. Umar Johnson, whatever his name is. That's what you should be focusing on. You should be telling people, praying for the victims. I hope, what they're saying is wrong. What does his money have to do with it? What is a millionaire, billionaire? If Kanye's made bad choices, it's going to be handled through the courts. If Diddy has made bad choices, it's going to be handled through the courts. So some of these famous people are tied to some of these famous concerns, and the police and the investigation's going to handle it, period. I was shocked to hear that. Let's continue with Candace and Pierce Morgan. Like the video. We're almost at 30K, you guys. Continue to subscribe. We're almost at 30K. And thank you. There's 400 people here. Please subscribe and please turn on your notification. If all 400 subscribe, we will be at 30K. Since I wasn't feeling well, I would have hit 30K a long time ago, but I was still bringing y'all videos even when I wasn't feeling good. So let's continue with the video. Fair use. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Super chats are welcome. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. And super chats are welcome. Thanks for being here. Let's continue with the video. Fair use.
The National Guard is full military infrastructure to do this. I think they should. I'm not saying they should have raided the house. I'm not saying they should have arrested Diddy. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying that my comparison is they would have done that to Mark Cuban. That's my point. Because now, as more evidence,
hang on.
Now he about to bring in Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban. I have to break down what Candace is saying. I have to break down what he's saying. And y'all go look up the video. Mark Cuban is not like a Diddy. Mark Cuban is not throwing alleged parties. Now, let me. There are alleged NFL parties that's being thrown. There are NBA parties that's being thrown. Mark Cuban's name isn't ringing bells like Diddy. So he needs to be careful throwing out names. I'm not saying Mark Cuban is very similar to Diddy. No. I have to clear up stuff too. I debunk stuff too.
Mark, hang on. On that point, you said they wouldn't have done it to Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban is a massive celebrity in America. If he had been doing what we now know from his charge sheet against P. Diddy, he's accused of doing, damn right they'd have done that to Mark Cuban. These are not like small. These are not small allegations. Have you read the charge sheet against Diddy? You know what he's accused of. That's not what you're saying.
And Pierce Morgan was right. Did you read the charges about Diddy? Mark Cuban and Diddy is not even in the same realm of. We've been hearing about these alleged Diddy parties for the longest time. And they're talking about baby oil. They're talking about candy. They're talking about his bodyguards aren't alleged doing what they're supposed to be doing. Not even the same. I don't know why he mentioned Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban. Okay, so the comments from the Pierce Morgan show don't have nothing to do with Let's Talk About It Media 21. This is their opinion, not mine. Let's continue. So fair use. All comments are alleged.
You're saying the nature of the raid would not have been as over the top if it had been Mark Cuban, because he's a white guy, right? Is that what you said?
A raid gonna be a raid. They not gonna baby y'all. Period. If they coming in there, you didn't commit alleged some concerns. I ain't gonna say crimes. I'm gonna say you alleged committed some concerns. So I have to be careful what I say. My page is careful. Some pages are not. I'm very careful. Let's continue. Fair use.
I actually don't think it's quite that simple. I think the rapper part of it has a lot to do with it. I think they might have done that to Eminem. That's what I'm saying. It's not purely racial. I'm saying.
Well, what is the point you're making? I don't really understand it.
Now he talking about Mark Cuban, Eminem. Eminem ain't even got nothing to do with it. What the heck? What is going on in this interview? Like the video.
I promise you, just pro tip here, journalist to journalist. If you let me finish the sentence, you'll completely
always
get what I'm saying.
pro tip.
What I'm saying is that with Diddy, as opposed to say Mark Cuban, just use that example. There's an assumption that even
I see that name keeps coming up. Yes, it do. Now that's alleged. I don't know what's going on, but that name keeps coming up. And I don't know what's going to come down the pipeline in regards to that name that was just posted. I don't know. Yep. The industry. Cat Williams told us all lies will be exposed. The industry is going to be exposed. Some of your favorites, They made some bad choices, and they're going to have to deal with that. Like the video, like the video.
Mark Cuban is committing awful acts, or Harvey Weinstein. We don't need tanks. We don't need to tie his children up and make them sit outside, because there's no reason to believe that those children are going to do harm. There's a default
All
assumption
comments
that
are alleged.
this would be a level of
I don't know what he's talking about now.
He's a monster. Right? They don't usually break into homes with tanks and machine guns for child molesters. You know, child molesters are the worst people in the world.
Well, it depends how many guns they think the person has. I would imagine. Candice, back to you.
Yes, I just wanted to bring up a friend of.
Yeah, it depends on how many. If they think they got stuff, why should they go in there unarmed and not protect themselves? That don't even sound right. Like the video, like the video. There's 543 people in here. If all 500 people subscribe, we will hit 30K. If I could please get everyone to please subscribe and thank you. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. Be kind in the comments. YouTube will block you. And YouTube will time you out. That comment, you got to be careful whoever you are. I don't even know what you said. And I ain't even going to hit the button to see what you said. Be kind in the comments. Be kind in the comments. Thanks for being here, everyone. Let's continue with the video.
James O'Keefe, who got braided by the feds and had guns pointed at him over a diary, Ashley Biden's diary, they didn't even publish. He's a white guy, had nothing to do with anything, and eventually was not found guilty. So this is the way that they act during raids. Regarding his children, if you read the initial lawsuit with Lil Rod, there was a very credible allegation, which Lil Rod made, that he was there the night that Puffy Diddy, whatever his name is today, that his son was involved in the shooting that was in the bathroom. So it was obviously, understand.
Yeah, there's an alleged concern that happened in a bathroom with one of his children. That's a huge concern. So how much do his children know? How much does his mom know? How much does his friends know? How much does his business partners know? How much does the chef know? How much does the cook know? How much does the driver? How much does the landscaper know? As he's sitting out trimming trees, you know, there's meetings outside. We saw him sitting outside about 4 months ago, 5 months ago, sitting out there. How much does his business partner know? We do know his alleged publicist quit. Yeah, this is a lot, and it's sad for you to be this famous for the alleged choices that's alleged some of these famous people are making. It's concerning, and it's about time that they're doing a cleanup. We see how some people come into the industry or they're actresses, and it just seems like something's been sucked out of them. They used to have a glow about them. They used to be able to rap and sing. And then we got some, I told y'all, we're going to see a lot of distracting things because people have to do a shift. We're going to be like, why is that person with that person? And I saw that. Yes, the guy from Empire. Some of these famous people are going to do a weird shift. And we're going to be like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? You good? You know, and it's sad that some of them were in rooms and they were alleged taped and they were alleged forced to do stuff they didn't want to do. All comments are alleged. It's sad. It's sad. There needs to be a cleanup, though. There needs to be a cleanup. Cleanup on aisle 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's continue.
That they may have thought, given the allegations that his son had something to do with it. The son was listed all throughout the lawsuit. So when they were raiding them, they were probably also raiding the sons as well. That was my assumption when I saw it. But I do think it's completely absurd to suggest that there was any sort of rapper or black motivation behind the raid. Like I said, James O'Keefe's a perfect example when they did not have anything. They had no reason to raid James O'Keefe in the manner that they did. And they did while he was in his boxers at like 3 a.m. in the morning. And they put they put guns to his head. So I just completely dispute that.
On something just linked but separate. You've just been with Kanye, over in Japan, I believe you saw him. And that happened at the same time that an 88-page...
Okay, so they're about to talk about Kanye, and she's about to act like she don't know what's going on with Kanye. There's been a bunch of allegations that's been put up about Kanye over the last year. And she's going to talk about, oh, she saw him, he's losing weight, he looks, you know, come on, please, stop it. She's selective of her friends, and she want to talk about who she want to talk about. And trust and believe, a lot of us like, oh, Kanye going through divorce, and now we're hearing these lawsuits. So concerning. A lot of people have switched off and not fans of Kanye. We weren't fans of him when he made those comments about the different races and cultures. That wasn't cool. That was not cool. In the interviews he did 2 years ago, that was not cool at all.
lawsuit was filed against him, alleging that he drugged and raped
Da, 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 da,
sister
da.
at one of
Da, da.
Sean Diddy Combs' parties.
Da, da, da.
This came from an influencer and former OnlyFans star,
Fair
Lauren
use.
Giolta, who's already sued him before. She claims that the rapper regularly has sex with employees,
Da, da, da.
a list of guests at his Yeezy company offices and makeshift bedrooms, and so on. What's your reaction to that? I mean, is Ye potentially another Diddy here? What are we looking at?
So I actually didn't read the lawsuit because I just flew over from Tokyo yesterday, but were there videos and documentation of that, or is she just alleging that in a second lawsuit that she's filed? I'm asking seriously.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I ask the question? Oh, sorry.
yeah, go on, Mark.
Candace, and I mean this, if you read the lawsuit and it seems credible, I know you went through the legal process, but would you denounce Kanye's?
He's saying, if you read the lawsuit, will you denounce Kanye? She should have been denounced him. Kanye is not allege. Kanye has so many lawsuits. He's up to about 5 or 6 right now. People are stating they get hired by him and they're not paid properly. So concerning. So concerning.
Actions of the allegations against Kanye as
If
wrong.
there were ever a lawsuit as thorough, and I want to be clear, I'm the
Fair
one who's
use.
against the Me Too movement. I very much disagree with women dropping allegations absent any evidence and having their entire careers taken away, men having their entire careers. As much as it pains me, I stood up for Matt Lauer because I thought that what happened to him was wrong. The Diddy situation was completely different because the guy had pictures, photos, and documentation. Like I've never seen evidence. I've never seen so much evidence filed in a lawsuit in my entire life. So I have not looked at this lawsuit. I don't know if I would file this under the Me Too thing where women just make allegations and then we're supposed to believe them. I don't believe in #believe women. I'm very against that. I've been vocally against that movement from the very beginning. Did not believe.
See how she not answering the question directly about Kanye? She's talking about other stuff. They call that something. But she should have said, I need to look into what the allegations are about Kanye, and I will denounce if I need to denounce. But she's bringing up other stuff. And then she's going to say, well, since I'm just now coming in, I need to look at what the most recent. People have been complaining about Kanye for a year. She not dumb. She not dumb. She not dumb. She not dumb.
Leave Amber Heard from the very beginning. So I would have to examine that particular lawsuit. But if there was ever anything filed as strong as what was filed against Diddy, and mind you, Kanye was the one who used his platform to speak out against Diddy before he became popular, I would, of course, be saying something about that because we're talking about an entire ring of abuse, drugs, pink cocaine. Again, these are allegations, but the pictures of the blood.
Alleged, because remember, Kanye was the one that called Diddy an alleged fed. Now, whether he is or isn't, I don't know. But Kanye separated himself from Diddy about a good 3, 4, 5 years ago. And he separated himself from Jay-Z for about a good 6, 7 years ago. And then you got to remember what Kanye said on that stage. Like the video. We're only at 35 likes. We got to get these likes to 100, y'all. Man, I don't want to have to change the way I do my show because I like to just bring it because I like to be live for a certain amount of time. But let's get the likes up. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. They make it easy to double tap the screen. And it's the like button above the video or below the video. It's the thumbs up. To hit the like, it is free. Super chats are welcome. We do have memberships. Those are welcome. Let's get the likes up. I don't like to delay my show. I don't like to talk about the same drawn out topic for 15 minutes to get people in. And then it's like, come on, move on. That's not my show because I lose interest fast. So my show goes fast and I hope y'all can keep up over here. Yes, let's get the likes up. We should be at 100 for sure. We've been live for 1 hour and 15. Let's get the likes up. I do my part. I need y'all to do y'all part. Let's get the likes up to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Like the video. And we're at 41. Let's get the likes up. To double tap the screen is nothing. It's not like you got to go over to a different part of the screen. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. And the thumbs up is above the video because I've seen it. We're almost at 30K, so I appreciate everyone that has subscribed. If you've already subscribed, press subscribed. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Let's get the likes up. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. The super chat box is the box with the $sign. So super chats are welcome. So if there's a comment you want me to see, you got to send a super chat. They're not demanded, but it'd be nice to get a super chat for today. I've been working hard. I was struggling to get out of bed, but I got up, got in the shower, had me some breakfast, and I came on this live. So please continue to hit the like button. Hello, Oxford. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Welcome. Let's get the likes up. We're at 44. Let's get the likes to 100. Welcome, welcome. We're at 44. Let's get the likes up. Okay, let's continue with the video. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And thank you if you already subscribed. We're almost at 30K. We're almost there, y'all. We will hit 30K by this live. We will. We will. I'm positive about it. There's 364 people in here. Please hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. Let's continue with the video. Fair use.
That he shot someone, I would be
Alleged.
a complete hypocrite not to speak out and say, oh, well, he's my friend, so I'm totally okay if he's just shooting people in the bathroom and calling his friends to hide the evidence.
Alleged.
This is, I would imagine we're comparing apples to oranges, but I'm happy to be educated on that lawsuit because I haven't actually read through it.
And just, given you haven't read it, that's fair enough. How is he? Yeah, when I last interviewed him was about a year ago, and he was pretty well all over the place. He'd been accused of making a number of anti-Semitic comments. Obviously, we all know about that. He's kind of disappeared off the radar.
Alleged.
How is he?
He looked great. I mean, he's lost so much weight. He looked happy and healthy, and he essentially said that he needed to get out of Los Angeles. And I completely sympathize with that because I do believe that it is a demonic town. Hollywood has always, since its founding, been a town that was established by gangs. We're talking about MGM and Paramount and the origins of Hollywood. They were bootleggers that then became directors and the owners of companies. That's just the reality. And so I do think it was healthy for him to get out of that climate and to move somewhere where you don't have paparazzi following you all the time. And he's working on an album just by himself. And I think that isolation is good for him.
I mean, Mark, should there be?
Yeah, they're saying that Kanye's in Turkey. They're saying Kanye is in Turkey. So let's continue. Like the video. Like the video.
First.
I was just a little taken back by that exchange just now. I mean, two things. One, on the Me Too movement. The Me Too movement doesn't argue and never has argued that we should prosecute people without evidence or that women can make claims without evidence. Such an argument would presume that the woman's claim itself, or the woman's experience itself, does not count as evidence. If you're on a date and get sexually assaulted, or you're in your bedroom and get sexually assaulted, and you go to the police and say, "Hey, this thing happened to me," the police would take your statement and assess it and look for more evidence. But your initial claim itself is evidence. Your witness is evidence. But if we say that women come forward, all they have is their story that they got raped, and that's not evidence.
No, that's not it. Mark.
Alleged.
Unless I'm wrong, and I share her view on this. This whole you have to believe women, or men, by the way, who make allegations like this. I don't agree with that. Every part of my journalism.
I don't agree with it either.
And this is the biggest thing. Prayer for any victims. Definitely go to the hospital, get a test done. Definitely have the police do a report. Sometimes different cities are different. Sometimes if you're claiming something, the police will come to the hospital if there's a concern. Some cities are different. Like the video, like the video. Like the video. Like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. We're at 46 likes. Continue to hit the like button.
I think the real trouble with the Me Too. Well, hang on. There were lots of good things that came out of Me Too. The real flaw with it was taking that as the principle.
That's now. I want to say about 4 months ago, I thought somebody was reading the list. I'll be general. There's things I have to watch what I say. I thought about 4 months ago there was somebody reading the list. There was somebody I watched 4 months ago that was talking about the list. I don't know how he got the list and other people didn't get the list. But yeah, I thought he was reading that list. He was alleged reading, unless he was reading the travel of that person. He might have been reading the travels of that person and who was with him traveling. That's probably what he was reading. But yeah, there was a page that talked about who was traveling with him. A lot of famous people was on that list as they traveled with that person. Yep. In regards to the gentleman that's passed, everybody knows who we're talking about. The gentleman that passed in the jail cell. There was a person that was talking about the travels of people that were traveling with him. And that list was a lot of famous people. Yes. And I'm surprised he didn't get 1 million views from that. Because that was around the time that they were talking about releasing the list. And I'm sure there was a lot of high profile people that didn't want that list to come out because it would have messed with their brands, their families, their future.
Of everyone had to be believed, whatever they were saying. Because actually what everyone should be in that position, they should be taken seriously. It should be properly investigated by proper authorities.
Like the video, like the video.
Yeah, we need to speak out about it.
Do you think he's coming out of prison or is that it for him?
I don't know. It looks bad for him. I don't.
Who's speaking now is Lord Jamar, a rapper. He has been around Diddy, and there was a time that Diddy had said something to him about, "Oh, she can go home with you." Lord Jamar is being called out in regards to comments he made about Kamala Harris, and he apologized. He made a comment about Kamala Harris. This is who's speaking now. He made a comment about Kamala Harris, and he apologized to Kamala Harris. And he was basically trying to say, oh, that was because that was the type of show I was on. No, you got to be careful what you say about women, period. You can't be calling them bees. You can't.
He's
Like the video, like the video.
That would do well in prison, in my mind. If he was really forced to have to do some time, yeah, I don't know if he's built for that. So you have to see what happens.
Well, let me just move to the stuff that went viral with you, Lord Jamal. This is your stuff about Kamala Harris. Which, are you surprised about the amount of pickup that got?
A little bit, yeah. But not really, because I think people are a little shocked that someone like me, from a group brand Nubian that they feel is pro-black, why would I come out in support of Donald Trump or go against a Kamala Harris who they are trying to put up as a black woman? And I don't see it.
Well, I'm going to play the first of all the Barack Obama clip, and then I'm going to play the clip that you said.
And let's be very clear. Vote for whoever you want to vote for. You may have a decision now. You may change your mind next week. Vote for whoever you want to vote for. A lot of people's concerns is policy. What are you going to do to make people feel comfortable and safe where they live? Prices of stuff is going out. There's a lot of price gouging going on. We generally talk politics, but we don't overdo it. I don't know about y'all. Have y'all been receiving text messages from your phone about vote for? Over the last 4 days, I've been getting a lot of text messages. Sometimes I can say, stop sending me information about voting. Anybody else in the comments been getting text messages now in their phones? Yeah, you too? Yeah, it's been crazy. Every day I'm getting one. And then I hit the capital stop and then send. Some of them, it goes through, and then I sometimes block them. Have y'all been getting that? I've been getting messages from my phone about who to vote for, or don't vote for this person, vote for that person. Have y'all been getting messages like that? And I have a few phones, so it's been coming through. It ticks me off because I'm thinking it's my boo, or, it's something going on with a family member, and it's these people talking to me about registering and polls and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't want that coming through my phone, and I block it, but I still get another one the next day. And that just started about 2 to 3 days ago. Crazy.
In response to it, let's play the two.
Like the video, like the video. Okay, right now they're going to talk about Barack. Barack called out people for who they're wanting to vote for. People are like, Barack, we're focused on policy. We're focused on people doing interviews. We're focused on people that's doing interviews and answered questions. Some of these questions are not being answered. We want to know what you're going to do to make this America safe, comfortable, and have a better future for our children. So vote for whoever you want to vote for. This channel is not going to say do it this way, do it that way. We generally talk about just making it comfortable for our families, period. And the biggest thing is, when Kamala does do her interviews, she talk about Trump a lot. When Trump does his interviews, he talk about Kamala, but he not talk about Kamala through the whole interview. So like the video, like the video. We're almost at 30K, you guys. Continue to subscribe. We have 450 in here in the building. If I could please get 400 people to subscribe, let's get to 30K and let's stay at 30K. Let's get to 30K and stay at 30K. Vote for whoever you want to vote for. You may chose one person last week. You might change your mind. It's up to you. It's your life, your family. Do you. We're almost at 30K, you guys. Help me get to 30K and stay at 30K. We're very, very close. If I get all 300 people to subscribe, we'll be at 30K and stay at 30K. Thank you for helping me get to 30K, you guys. I appreciate y'all. And if you already subscribed, thank you for being here.
Because part of it makes me think, I'm speaking to men directly, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a war.
Yes, the flight logs. Yes, it was the flight logs. Yep, it was the flight logs. Yep. It was a flight log. So you saw it too. Yeah. Anybody want to see that list? Go see the flight logs. There was names on top of names on top of names. And that person was looking up those people. If he didn't know who that person was. Yes, the flight logs. They did a great job that night. I was up to about, I watched that video for about a good hour and a half. And then I watched the end of it. I think he did 2 days of the flight logs. Yup, for sure. And the flight logs was a lot of telling information too. I don't think people really need the list. They can look at the flight logs. That was a good breakdown of who was hanging out with him, where they were traveling in and out, who was on the plane with them, who stayed, and then who traveled back with. The flight logs gave a lot of information. See, you really got to pay attention to certain pages. They do a great breakdown. I would never pull all that up, but they did, and I watched it. So there's a lot of great legal pages out there that's reading the documents, breaking it down. I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not trying to do no legal breakdowns, but yeah, yep, that list was that flight log told a lot. It did.
Vice President, and you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for it.
And now I want to play the clip from Lord Jamar.
So people are kind of upset with Barack because people are awake. They're listening to the interviews. They're realizing what's going on in their cities. They're realizing there's some concerns in regards to the local councils. They're saying there's concerns here. We're seeing things here. I can go here. The gas prices is really high. I can go here, purchase groceries. It's extremely high. So people are wanting to feed their family, make sure they have proper daycare, and they don't want to work 12 hours a day. I have so many friends that's working so much overtime and they're ready to quit. It's like, where you going to go? You got to have another job. It's like, I know. People are just trying to pay their bills and be happy. It's too bad we can't just have a 4-day work week. You work 4, and then you have the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off with your family. But then that would mean a long, long work week, but people are struggling, y'all. Just gotta, pray for people because people are mentally struggling. They are. I talked to so many friends, whether it's them being in nursing, whether it's being them working at a plant, whether it's them, you work a certain shift. Only this shift is mandatory, overtime. The other shifts are not mandatory overtime. So as you have to stay, you're seeing other people leave. People are struggling, y'all. They are. Just to get by. Just to get by. And allege, in regards to some of these policies, you got to do a deep dive in regards to some of the policies. Okay, if they're going to offer, housing or being able to purchase a house, that may mean your mother and fathers may not have been able to purchase a house. That's what some people are saying. So when you research what some of the policies are and they present it, you got to make sure you do a deep dive and figure out what that policy does for you. Some of the men are saying that policy does nothing for me. That policy does nothing for me. So it's got to work for you. So like the video. We're almost at 30K. Please subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. Help us get to 30K. We appreciate all of you. If you've already subscribed, my channel only had 3,000 last month. Yeah, now I'm almost at 30K. I'm appreciative. I'm very appreciative. A lot of people are so proud of me. So let's continue with the video.
Talking about that.
I feel that she's so bad that guess what? I might just go down and vote for
Trump.
This is my first time saying this out loud. But y'all think you're going to shame somebody or bully to vote for this? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And now you're going to make me be Mr. Anti. You keep coming at me with this bull.
So they're mad at Barack of how he came at people of who they should vote for. Well, Barack, people are going to make decisions for their families. Like the video. You guys, we're almost at 30K. I promise you. If I could please get 200 people to subscribe, we're almost at 30K. Like the video. You can't troll in here, though. You can't troll in here. Be kind in the comments, but don't troll. Be kind in the comments. Thanks for being here, everyone. Be kind in the comments. Like I said, a judge jury will have to decide if there's any wrongdoing. A judge jury will have to decide. I present what's being alleged. And there's a lot of concerns that's being alleged. It is. Like the video, fair use.
Shit. You keep coming at me talking about, oh, it's a shame that you're not supporting a black woman if she's not black.
Now, Mark, let me ask you honestly, Mark, if it's been the other way around, is this...
And let's say this. Whatever Kamala is. People put so many thoughts on what she is. Race, culture, does it matter? Let's focus on policy, period. Let's focus on when she do interviews, answer the question. When he does interviews, make sure it's clear what your policy is. People are saying Kamala presents a policy, then people complain about the policy. Some are saying he's not talking policy, but people want him to talk about his policy. So a lot of people are saying we want to hear it, but then they complain about it. Like the video. Please don't tell me to be quiet. I will time you out. Go somewhere else on a page that don't. I like to be respected. And I like for people to be kind in the comments. If you're not, you will be timed out. Like the video, like the video. Press 3. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. But definitely be kind in the comments. YouTube will time you out too. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from.
Hang on, Jamal.
Back to the video. Fair use, fair use.
Lord Jamal, I'll come to you in a sec. I just want to get their reaction to what we've just played because it's gone viral, as I said. But Mark, if it had been the other way around, if you had a former white president saying you've got to vote for Trump if you're white, you'd have gone absolutely nuts. So why is it okay for Barack Obama to order black people to vote for Kamala Harris, given how unpopular she currently is to the extent where Trump is ahead in 5 of the Senate swing states? Why should they?
So, a couple of things. First, no one should vote for anybody based on identity politics. You should never vote for somebody because
Obama's wrong,
black, right? Obama's wrong. I mean, I didn't vote for him.
I love that.
Obama's wrong. But yeah, so
After Obama spoke out, people kind of said they kind of lost a little respect for him. He was just speaking and giving his opinion. Whether you agree with him or disagree, many people are like, dang, I rocked with Obama, but now I don't. Some are saying that. Some are saying that. And they have a right to their opinion. We're almost at 30K, you guys. If I could please get 300 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. We're almost at 30K. Please subscribe to the page. We're almost at 30K. If I get 300 people to please subscribe, we're almost there. Thanks for being here, everyone. And thanks for subscribing. Press 3. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Welcome, PA. Welcome, PA.
But we don't all agree, though, because I don't think, though, I think Obama's wrong for several reasons in the video, but Obama's not arguing that you should vote for Kamala Harris because she's black. He's arguing you should vote for them because you're black. In other words, she best represents your interests. If I were running right, I'm a Green Party member.
That's not what he was saying. He was playing the race card. He was playing a skin color card. He was saying if you are black, you have a duty to vote for the black candidate.
Yes.
You don't. As Lord Jamal rightly says, to a serious rant about it. Why should he be told to vote?
Okay, first of all, Piers, again, you just said I bring in the race card. When the question you asked me was, should Obama be...
No, I said Obama didn't make the race card, not you. I said Obama did.
Oh, I misheard you. I apologize, I misheard you. I'm wrong. You're right. So, to the point, Obama...
Good afternoon, PA. Good morning. Good afternoon, South Carolina. Welcome, welcome. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Good morning, New York.
Is saying that black people, again, I disagree with him, but let's disagree with him for the right reason. He's saying that as black people, vote your interest. Don't reject this person. As a black person, you should vote for the person that uplifts the black community. That's her. And don't let your patriarchy, don't let your hatred of women, don't let your this, make you not do it. My issue with it is, it frames black people, and black men in particular, as pathological and people act against their interests, and acts as black men don't. Also, they black men actually do vote Democrat. I argue more than they should. So I think it's wrong for lots of reasons. I disagree with Jamar, though, my brother. Calling her, and again, I heard a bleep. I've been doing it a long time. From that context, it sounded like you were calling her the B word. I couldn't see it, but I heard I'm not going to vote for that bleep. It sounded like the B word. I can't imagine a circumstance where we need to call her that. You know, in real life, in music, and if there's just no reason that she doesn't deserve that, any more than she deserves to be told that she's not qualified to run a Dunkin' Donuts. Those types of comments, I think, are unnecessary. Even if you might like you shouldn't be. How does she disrespect you?
By placating to me, by giving me word salads and all kind of nonsense, acting like she doesn't have to answer questions, being the artful dodger. That's very disrespectful.
You think she just called a beef for that?
Well, listen, first of all, the platform I was on was a different kind of platform. We was, you know what I mean? It's a much looser platform. It's more hip-hop orientated. And if she wants to get down, act like she's black, well...
She is black, man. She is black. I want to I'm sorry. She is black. And you're being particularly hypocritical, bro. You're being really hypocritical.
Let me clear two things up. First of all, Piers...
The guys on there were heated on Piers Morgan 2 or 3 days ago. Heated. Let me bring up something else because they're wearing me out. Justin Bieber's definitely keeping to himself, not saying much. He has a newborn. So him and Hughley are trying to enjoy that moment, and this is going on in regards to the Diddy. Praying for Justin. We don't know what he know. We don't know what he experienced. You know, Justin seemed to be going through so much. If you did not know, Kourtney Kardashian son Landon was at an event, and somebody at the event had baby oil. Landon mentioned he didn't have nothing to do with that. He's making that very clear. I have nothing to do with that. They had baby oil while I was at the restaurant I was at. I was not condoning that. So I'm making that very clear in regards to Landon, who is Travis Barker's son, who is Kourtney Kardashian's stepson. He said, I don't condone that. So I'm glad he spoke out. we talked about Justin Bieber and the things that he struggled with. He made it very clear what he was struggling with. And a lot of people feel like the industry let him down. That's how they feel. Like the video, like the video. Let's see if we're almost at 30K. If I can please get 500 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Please subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 30K. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. If you've already subscribed, thank you for tuning in. We're almost at 30K, you guys. We're definitely going to hit it today. So proud. Like I said, last month I had 3,000 people. This month we're almost at 30K. We've been going hard. We've been going strong. We've been basically bringing y'all the tea. We debunk stuff over here too. And I don't do a lot of clickbait. I bring you the information. I debunk stuff if I hear it and where I hear it from. If Diddy bodyguards are speaking up and speaking out, I'll let you know. This is what the bodyguard said. So I debunk stuff too. Like the video, like the video. We're almost at 30K. Thanks for being here. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here. Welcome, PA. Welcome, South Carolina. Welcome, New York. Welcome, Florida. Welcome, welcome.
You had a guest on named VJ or something that said I never voted or something like that. I don't know where he pulled that out his ass from, but yes, I have. I actually voted for Obama the first time around. I got caught in that nonsense. But also, that comment that you're showing me was not in response to what Obama said. I said that prior to Obama coming out trying to be the father of black men and all this type of stuff. But it sounded like it went with it. But in response, listen, Barry, you're not our father, and we're not going to just you're not going to shake the finger of condemnation at us and think that you're going to shame us into doing what you want. We're not. We're waking up as black people right now, and we're thinking for ourselves, and we're not just going along with the Democratic.
We're waking up as all people. We see what's happening in different cities, and they're being inundated with concerns. And some people are receiving benefits that other people can't get. Some people are struggling to feed their families, and some people are not. And they're getting benefits by coming over and jumping a fence. And people are concerned that if that was Kamala Harris's concerns of what she was supposed to take care of, people have an issue in regards to immigration and the border. They do. We did see her at the border, but people are still flowing in because it's like, oh my goodness, if they're getting all those benefits, let's go on over there. So like the video, like the video. We're almost at 30K, you guys. Please continue to subscribe. We have 300 people in here. If I could please get 300 people to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Thank you. Thank you. There's a lot of people that's over here paying taxes, and there's people that are struggling, and there's benefits just flowing into them, which if that's what they want their policy to be, that's what they want their policy to be. But understand, you're paying taxes on that. You're paying taxes. We are paying taxes on that. So like the video, like the video.
Party. First of all, I'm a registered independent, so don't act like I'm waving the Republican flag. But when it comes to leadership and all this,
Fair use.
I don't see why we're trying to give this woman a promotion. She had one job, which was the border. She failed at that. They kept her in the background this whole time. I saw what they were going to do with her from the beginning, and I don't feel that
she had more than one job, though. I will say that she had more than one job. So when stuff is said, I will debunk it. She did have more than one job. The biggest concern is the border. Period.
She's the one. I'm sorry.
And by the way, you are
and other stuff, not just the border. There's other stuff that's going on. That's a concern. And money's being sent over. That's a concern.
I know, Jamal, you are perfectly entitled. I want to bring in Candice, who's been waiting patiently. I mean, Candice, this whole sort of premise, and I'm glad you clarified, you said that before, about I spoke, although his answer clearly would have been exactly the same. The response would have been the same, because it's all part of the same thing, which is this sort of weird thing, which frankly is quite racist. There's another way to look at it, that you should judge according to your skin colour and feel a duty, a compulsion to do so. Seems to me to be racist.
It is fundamentally racist, and it's something that I think black people are right to be upset about. And then there's also this. You are correct to say that there's nothing about Kamala Harris or Barack Obama, for being frank, that is black. I covered this on my show yesterday, went through Barack Obama's history. There is something that is very cartoonish.
I guess Candace Owens been doing a deep dive in regards to Kamala Harris and her background. Y'all can go check that out if you want to look at the deep dive. It's being reported. Candace Owens did a deep dive in regards to Kamala Harris. I think everybody should be focused on policy. Policy and what's going to make the world safe, period.
About them working to blackify a politician before they run for office. And what I mean by that is, like, Barry Soetoro, first 8 years of his life grew up in Indonesia. Okay, then he was with his white mother grandmother and his Indonesian stepfather. He then went to Hawaii, which had a population of just 5,000 black people. 86% of them were in the military, and attended a school that is $31,000 per year, and it was all white people. He was raised by his white grandparents, the Dunnans. He never lied about this, by the way. He then went off to college and had a white dorm mate, dated a white woman. There's nothing about Barack Obama's history that gives him, in my viewpoint, like the stepping ground to be talking to the brothers about the Black American experience. If you've ever even been to Hawaii, it doesn't feel like America. Genuinely, it feels like we took this country from an Asian country, took this state from an Asian country. And so when you realize that, and you see how right before they run, suddenly the story changes. They drop a book and they work to blackify themselves. Obama didn't know his father, his Kenyan father, growing up, and all of a sudden he wants to lean into this stereotype. To me,
I know she not talking. She's what? And she married what? And go do a deep dive in regards to Candace and who she married. I think she talks to make them proud. I do. She talks to make them proud. Like the video, like the video. Let's continue with the video.
Feels like they're both wearing blackface. I can't sort through all of Kamala's various accents. There's so many of them. She's in front of a Latina crowd. Suddenly she's Selena, and she's speaking like a Latina. And then she's in front of a Jamaican crowd and she's dropped.
This is the time where she's talking about how Kamala Harris constantly code switches.
Mon, I can't deal with it. It is way too much Hollywood acting for me. And she's got the black scent on and girl, what are you talking about? She's in front of a white crowd. She's speaking like a California valley girl. I don't trust it. I just do not trust somebody that slips that quickly through so many personalities. There's nothing about her upbringing, extraordinarily wealthy, just as she was sworn in Congress as an Indian American. Her mother's Indian. She grew up with an Indian experience and was proud of that until she ran for office for president of the United States. And that is something that I am not comfortable with. I do not.
This is my biggest concern about her. What is she doing to help the communities? What is she doing to help the communities? She's friends with Kanye, and Kanye has all these allegations about him. She picks and chooses who to support. She picks and chooses who to drag. She picks and chooses what to talk about. But you're friends with Kanye. And if you don't know, go do a deep dive in who she's married to. Do a deep dive. Don't just do a general dive. Go do a deep dive in who she's married to and who she married into. That's the question. And see, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know. Look at who she's married into and the family background of that. Then you'll understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. That's the distraction. She don't want people talking about who she's married into and what they've been attached to. Look it up. Distraction, deflecting, correct. Go check it out. When I talk, I am knowledgeable about what I'm talking about. Interesting to me. Interesting to me. Like the video, like the video. You guys were almost at 30K. Thank you for subscribing. If I could please get 300 people to please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We're almost at 30K. Help me get to 30K and stay at 30K. Thanks for being here. I enjoy Piers Morgan's interviews. He lets people talk. He lets them get the information out. He lets them, give their opinion. He brings different people on that's going to give a different perspective, and it's appreciated. But Candace has a right to have her opinion. Just help the communities then. If you're always going to fuss about, let's say 70%, if you're focused about the culture or complaining, what is she doing to help? What is she doing to help? That's all I'm saying. What are you doing to help? Or what are you doing to change? Are you going into those cities, the city halls, to help make the changes for those people? That's all I'm saying. You out there. I feed the hungry. I feed the needy. I do. So that's the biggest thing. Let's interview, what she got going on, what her family, who she married into, got going on. That's the biggest thing. She was sent to do what she doing. Period. Because how are you that going on platform to platform? Then her one job, I think she got released from because she had put out what Kanye had said. She had put out a clip of what Kanye had said. Man, Kanye of today is not Kanye of 10 years ago. Sad but true. And many people have said, whenever you date a K and a J, sometimes your life is not the same. Many of men have had concerns. Kanye mom not here. Scott's mom, and if Kanye was trying to have his wife followed, and if Kanye was trying to investigate the K's and the J's, that's on him. So we saw that it was reported that Kanye was alleged having his wife followed, and then Kanye was alleged investigating the K's and the J's. Then more information came up about Kanye's lawsuit. Kanye's stuff was flooded because the K's and the J's didn't want people talking about them. Like the video, like the video. We're almost at 100 likes. Like the video, we're almost at 30K. We're literally almost at 30K. Thank you for subscribing, everyone. My channel goes fast. We talk about a lot. We debunk stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of distractions over the next 6 months to a year. We're going to be questioning a lot of famous people. We're going to be questioning. And a lot of them are trying to probably lock down a bunch of deals because they may think that they might be on a tape. And that's the other thing too. My channel's not going to talk about who's on a possible tape. No, that's for the law to decide. If you get the video, don't share the video. That's illegal. You got to be careful what y'all do in regards to this Diddy stuff, for sure. I'm not going to say, oh, this is, no. There's allegations out there. The guy that wrote the book alleging he had information on what Kim Porter was saying, he's saying he allegedly got tapes. And there's legal people that's involved in that. There's people that's saying certain people have purchased tapes. Y'all need to be careful with that. Let the law handle that. Let the feds handle that. You know, there was a lawyer that said she tried to reach out to a person that was allegedly on the tape. Shouldn't the law have did that? I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? People got to be careful with some of this stuff. That's why there's an indictment going on. You know, he also has a Rico case. We don't even really know who's going to be a part of the alleged Rico case. We see YSL has had, you know, they've been in court, what, 5 months, 6 months? They've been in court for a long time. Like the video, like the video. We're almost at 30K, you guys. And thanks for subscribing if you've already subscribed. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you're new. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here. Like the video, like the video. Like the video. Let's listen to this clip. Hello, is that WWA? I don't have my glasses on.
Accept this narrative that she should be speaking about herself as a black woman. It's not okay, and I fully reject it.
Okay, Mark, I just want to play you a quick clip of Kamala Harris talking to Roland Martin, listing all the reasons Trump is dangerous to black people. I'll get a response.
He is not looking out for folks when he was a landlord and would not rent to black families. Sued for it when he took out a full-page ad in the New York Times against those 5 teenagers, black and Latino, who were innocent, saying they should be executed in Central Park 5.
Like the video, like the video. Welcome, Washington. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Super chats are welcome. We have memberships. Let's continue with the video. If I could please get 300 people to please subscribe, then thank you.
When you look at the first black president of the United States, and he had birthday lines, and now you look at black immigrants, legal immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, and he gets on a debate stage and says they're eating their pets. Come on, this man is dangerous.
And my question, Mark, is simply this: if he's so dangerous to black people, why is it that his popularity is growing, particularly with black men? And
so many people are saying Trump's. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Many people are saying that people are shifting just because of these interviews and the debates.
Kamala Harris is falling from where it was with Joe Biden. It was what?
Well, I think part of it is because of the steady disinformation and misinformation campaign. Again, I am a critic of Kamala Harris. I'm literally watching her co-sign and underwrite as vice president and on the campaign trail a vicious genocide in Gaza. I ain't got no time to support or defend Kamala Harris on a lot of issues. I think there's a very practical, pragmatic reason to vote for her, and that is to say, I don't want Donald Trump. And I think a lot of people are making that choice, but the people who are not are often being fed misinformation, including what's just been said by my dear colleagues here and you peers. You cracking up, but a lot of it is just not true. And I was going to say real fast. First, I said you said that's what they said. So first, the question of qualification. First, Jamar said again, she only had one job in this border. That's just not true, right? That's not the only.
What's the borders are?
Vice president's lots of jobs. And now I'm disagreeing with the claim that she had one job. Not that she didn't have that
She
job.
was given specific responsibility for the border, and now everyone's rushing to pretend she wasn't. The same people who literally told her the borders are on liberal shows.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
We didn't.
Okay.
What other public job was they kept her in the background for a reason, for a very long time.
Who's the president protest?
Okay, basically they're fussing about what's been happening the last 3.5 years. That's basically what they're fussing about. They're basically fussing about what has Kamala shown that she's done in the last 3-4 years. Yes, poor Cassie, for sure. Praying for Cassie and the alleged victims. If you guys did not see, there was a video that I showed where Diddy required or had purchased the young ladies like a necklace to wear. Cassie had worn one. Kim Porter, RP to Kim Porter. There was Misa had wore one. There was a J-Lo had wore one. There was like a necklace he asked them to wear. That was interesting to me. Some of the women, there was 4 of them that had a very similar necklace as he dated them. Very, very concerning. And then requiring them to wear white nail polish. Yeah. Interesting. 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 And that a lot of people feel that it's been wide open. They just been flowing in. Like it's like we got all these benefits over here. Come on over here. Who wouldn't want to do that? Who wouldn't want to do that? They have to hike a ways to get over, but you know, if you're going to offer certain benefits that normal American United States people can't get, a lot of people are flowing in because they're given different benefits. I will tell y'all this though. Like the video, like the video. We got 300 people in here. Please subscribe. Let's get the likes to 100. I was shopping. Certain areas are purchasing a lot of items. There was a lady that was ahead of me. And you know when you go and you can use your phone to tap to purchase? So she was trying to use her phone to tap. Some of the stores where I'm at, some of them, not all of them, you can't get a good signal. So the lady told the lady, go outside and hopefully you can get a good signal. So then she come back in, she tries to use her phone to tap and make a purchase. She can't make a purchase. So I'm at the register now paying for my stuff, and me and the lady always talk, hi, hey girl, whatever. So then the lady comes back in after I'm done, and the lady says, no, for some odd reason, your card is not working. I can't help you today. Okay. So then I go to another store because there's a certain brand I use and they have it and they have it at a decent price. So I go to this other store. Mind you, that same lady is at that other store trying to purchase stuff and her purchase didn't go through there either. So there might be some glitches that's going on with their cards. So the guy was like, yeah, it's sad that her card didn't go through. I was like, buddy, her card didn't go through. He was like, for real? So something must be going on with her card. So, and it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. Welcome, welcome, you guys. Let's get to 30K. And if you already subscribed, thank you. We bring the TTT. We bring the hot topics. We bring the trendy topics. Please, let's help me get to 30K. Please subscribe. There's 400 people in here. Please subscribe. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen to hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're at 65. Let's get the likes up. We're at 65. Double tap the screen to hit the like. It's free to hit the like button. And they make it easy. It's the thumbs up button above the video. It's the thumbs up below the video. We're at 66 likes. We should have been at 100 likes an hour ago. We're at 66 likes. Let's get the likes up. We're at 68. Let's get the likes up. Okay. We're going to listen to the last part of that clip, and then I'm going to pull up trending topics, hot topics, if there's anything we missed. Did y'all catch when Diddy did a video in the it was probably sometime this year. He was talking about having some kind of line where people can call into, and he would do, give them like some advice or something. Everybody kind of was like, that's kind of weird. It was after the Cassie situation, I think. It might have been I don't know. There's a resurfaced video of Diddy saying, hello, everybody. I'm going to see if this is this clip. No, that's not it. I saw a resurfaced video of Diddy saying, hello, I'm trying to reach out to my people. We're trying to change the narrative or some. And I'm going to try and have the special line for y'all to call in or tune in, or a special way you can connect with me. It was kind of weird and eerie. It was eerie. Only because we had heard what was going on. So now you're trying to reach out to people because maybe people were started distancing themselves and you were trying to find a way to reconnect with people you don't know. This industry got a lot going on. Okay. Let's play the clip. We're at 69 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. We're at 69 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen, please. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. I really don't want to have to change the way I do the show, because I definitely be trying to bring out the TTT. We're at 69 likes. Double tap the screen to hit the like. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're at 70 likes. Let's get the likes up. We're at 70 likes. We're at 71. Thank you. I need everybody to do their part as well. I'm over here. In the beginning of the video, we did talk about Justin and that lawsuit, and the lawyers are trying to settle that issue in regards to the 170K in regards to Justin being sued. Diddy's team is definitely trying to take care of that Justin situation. RIP to Liam, who passed away this week. RIP to Liam. Let me see. Yep, it's basically saying Justin Combs sued for 190K after reportedly missing lease payments on a 2022 Bentley. And then, like I told you guys, Diddy's team is basically saying, let's see. Update, Justin Combs' legal team is close to wrapping up the 190K lawsuit. So, you know, who's handling Diddy's businesses? Who's handling Diddy's businesses? What did, you know, people around him know? What did the chef know? What did his mom know? What did the kids know and see and hear? Like the video, like the video. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Oh, wait, you guys. Black China is now, she got proposed to. So congratulations to Black China. Her dude, they were at an event and he proposed to her. So of course she said yes. So congratulations to Black China. She's now engaged. People were talking about that last night. I definitely wanted to mention that. So congratulations to Black China on her recent engagement. It was over the weekend. Let's see if there's anything else. Please continue to subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. I'm trying to find the clip. But yeah, Black China is definitely engaged. She's been doing better since she tried to change her life over. She also posted earlier this year how long she had been sober. So congratulations to Black China. She said yes. She's been dating that guy for a while. Yeah, she's been dating that guy for a while. I told y'all the young lady that's suing Kanye, she spoke out. And she's been getting a lot of unwelcoming comments. If you did not know, there was a guy that alleged, in regards to Black China, saying he was alleged attacked. And then Black China mom spoke out and said, Black China didn't do that. Tokyo said, alleged she did it. Alleged. I don't know if that's true or not, but like the video, like the video. We're almost at 30K. Let's stay at 30K. A lot of people care. Be kind in the comments or you will be timed out. I don't play over here. I'm spending my Saturday updating you guys. Be kind in the comments. And YouTube also times out people. Be kind. People that want to be weird, go somewhere else. I don't curse. I don't dog. I don't pin your name where people can then talk about you. No, I will time you out. I like kind people over here. Like the video, like the video. We're going to finish playing this clip. I was just looking at something. That's why I was talking about it. Let's finish listening to this clip. Thanks for being here, everyone. Are we at 30K? Let's get to 30K. Like I said, last month we were at 3,000. Now we're at 30K. Yes, we made it to 30K. Keep subscribing, you guys. Let's be at 30K and stay at 30K. We made it. I should almost hit 30K Wednesday. But like I said, I wasn't feeling well for 3 days. I still made my videos. But yes, we finally hit 30K, you guys. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you guys. So that means we probably had about 500 people subscribe. Last week, we had almost 2,000 people subscribe back to back. Last week, I had almost 4,000 to 5,000 people subscribe in like 4 or 5 days. Last week, I was so busy. Yeah, last week was amazing. So we've hit 30K, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
President pro tem of the Senate, Kamala Harris. Right. Who's the domestic policy advisor? Kamala Harris. Who? I got 10 things that she does other than that, but I don't want to make it about that. My point is that there's lots of reasons to criticize Kamala Harris, but to frame her as unqualified.
Okay, that's the point. She's not unqualified.
She's qualified. Okay. She's just like she's going to make the wrong choice. My next point is she's not.
I can't take the argument. I can't. It gives me a headache. But definitely going over there, listen to that clip. Piers Morgan. He's been having some great interviews in regards to people speaking about policy, people speaking about voting, people speaking about the industry, people speaking about Diddy, people speaking about just things that's going on in interviews. So, let's see. Nancy Grace is calling Diddy out in regards to his team is mad that the video leaked. Because, of course, in the public opinion, people see Diddy a certain way. And he apologized, but he took the apology down. So, prayers go out to the alleged victims. A judge jury will have to decide if there is any wrongdoing in regards to what's being alleged. As we know, Mr. Busby has 120 cases. He just released information on the lawsuits with the 120 cases. There's 6 people that have filed lawsuits. Mr. Busby's office is extremely busy. It's being alleged he has about 90 lawyers that's working on these cases. It takes a lot. It takes a lot in regards to filing a lawsuit. It just not just, let's do an interview. What proof do you have? Lawyers go through a lot. They have to retain and take in a lot of information, and they have to have receipts on what's being said. So, you know, who's been subpoenaed? Who's going to have to take the stand? What's going to happen in regards to the grand jury? You know, what's going to happen? Like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for being here. I have some family stuff I have to take care of. So I'm getting the look, and I always try and give myself 45 minutes to an hour before me, the family, have to do stuff, or if I have to make calls, business stuff. But yeah, we hit 30K. Can I please get 200 people to please subscribe? Let's stay at 30K. What are your guys' plans for the weekend? Are you staying in? Are you going out? Are you Netflixing and chilling? Are you just spending quality time with your boo? What's the plan for the weekend? Are you cooking in, or are you just going out because it's been a busy week? The day I started feeling better, I did go to the grocery store. I grabbed some great stuff. Ooh, we had a great meal yesterday. So, yep. Staying in, going out, or just relaxing. Like the video, like the video. There's 200 people in here. Can I please get 200 people to please subscribe and thank you? And please turn on your notification bell. Are you guys receiving your notifications? Are you receiving the notifications from YouTube? And let me know. 3 if you're new. 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Or 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. And are you guys receiving your notifications? Just let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Yes, you're receiving your notifications, or no, you're not. And is your notifications on since you've subscribed? You're 3 from Toronto, welcome. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. And are you receiving your notifications? Thanks for being here, everyone. Yeah, I say allegedly a lot. They're not going to get me. I'm very smart. Well, welcome. Like the video, like the video. Welcome. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you guys are chilling, staying in, or going out. I think I'm staying in after I take care of this business. Yeah, we already talked about, we already updated everyone. In the beginning of the video, we did a recap review. If you missed a lot, go rewind for the first 20 minutes to an hour. We talked about a lot. Welcome, Washington. Welcome, NC. Welcome. We did a recap review. Yes, we did. We talked about Justin. They're trying to settle that in regards to the lawsuit. Let me double check one more thing before I go. Let me see if TMZ has anything else that I might have missed. Like the video, like the video. There's 214 in here. If I could please get 200 people to please subscribe and thank you. Praying for Liam Payne and his family and friends. It was being reported allegedly he was dropped from his label, alleged. So praying for him. Okay, let me go here. Like the video, like the video. I'm just trying to see if there's any updates I need to give you guys. Yep, we talked about Black China's engagement. Remy Ma is basically saying, Remy Ma says she believes, I think she had said that she wasn't cheating, alleged. People are talking about what's happening in studios. Gorilla, people are talking about Gorilla and her natural face. Earlier this week, we talked about Erica Mena and Safari. They need to be careful what they do around their children. You know, whether they were kicking it, then they got mad, or what happened. That video that Safari showed was concerning. Now, does Erica have her own videos?
You know, come to think of it, they both have.
So, like the video, like the video. Thanks for tuning in. There was a guy that spoke with... There was a guy that was on a Tubi show. There was a young lady that was dating Diddy. I think they're on Tasha K. And they're talking about that whole situation where the young lady was dating Diddy. They got it, broke into her room, and they found out she was dating Diddy. So they were roommates. They were like, we don't want you living here if you're dating him, alleged, because they had heard about the Cassie lawsuit. And Diddy was mad and alleged was talking... The producers were talking to all the castmates and saying, y'all need to shut that down. Y'all don't need to be making comments. You never should have broken into the room. So I guess Tasha K is interviewing that guy and the girl. So you got to go check that out, because that was an interesting headline, because the girl also talked about Black China. So you got to go check out Tasha K in regards to that. Erica Mena spoke out. She was like, you know, Safari chased me for years. Y'all saw that. She said she has her own videos. So Erica Mena climbing his fence and banging on his doors was concerning, but we also don't know what text messages Erica has about what Safari's done. Erica Mena, we've seen over the years her have concerns with people on the Love and Hip Hop. We've heard the things that she said, insulting people. So we've heard more about what Erica's done over the last 10 years. Safari, he do stuff, but he liked to dance. I don't recall him ever in a situation where he's in an altercation like that. So people are like, Erica, we've seen what you've done over the last 10 years. We've seen what you did, alleged, what you and Sin Santana went through, what you and Rich Dollar went through, Erica. Now we're seeing that you're going through stuff with Safari. So Safari liked to date women, so maybe she's mad. I don't know, but Safari's like, we're done hooking up. Alleged. Erica sent pictures to Safari's family, alleged. So that's a bunch of stuff that's going on. We'll see what happens in regards to Erica and Safari. That's concerning. It's being reported about the baby oil. We'll find out more about that if that ends up in the transcripts. If it was allegedly laced. Yep. Like the video, like the video. Let's stay at 30K. Can I please get 300 people to please subscribe? Can we please get 300 people to please subscribe? We're kind of wrapping the show up, just seeing if there's anything I miss. My show goes fast. I bring hot topics, trendy topics. That way I only have to go live once. Yep. Let's see if the neighborhood talk or Hollywood. Let me see. I appreciate all that have subscribed. I appreciate you guys for being here. It's being reported that Amazon is telling people to work 5 days or find a new job. Some people say working there, allege, is not an easy job, allege. Okay. Like I said before, vote for whoever you want to vote for. Some people may feel this way. They may change their mind. And they have a right to change their mind. Let's see. Let me check radar. We already talked about that. I do pretty good. I don't normally leave and say, wow, I forgot to talk about that. So I do pretty good in wrapping up and making sure I've talked about certain things. We talked about his apology. Oh, wait. D.L. Hughley has some comments. Okay, so let's set this up. D.L. Hughley is sitting down with Big Boy, and they're talking about Puffy. This interesting. I'll just say that. D.L. Hughley is talking about Diddy, and he's on the Big Boy show talking about Diddy.
Every day I wake up, I'm like, I'm glad I ain't Puffy. Right, man. Oh my God, man. Damn. Like he went from a private jet to a bike. I'm in Miami, no, for real. From a private jet to a bike. That's true. Then you know, hey man, I haven't trusted Puffy since he came up with Pizza Rock, and I was like,
I don't know what that is. Like the video, like the video. Yes, I have to stop it and play it. This I don't fast forward it. Yes, I have to stop and play it though.
oh man. But suspect. Remember the district attorney, the prosecutor with the evidence of the AK-47 with the serial number scratched out. Yeah, man. How do you have that still? 1,000 bottles of baby. Nick Cannon got 900 kids and he ain't got 1,000 bottles. Hey man, and I tell the neighborhood, I'm like, man, just
Whether y'all agree with it or not, do you think other comedians are going to start using Diddy as their material, or is it too soon and they're going to wait till after May of 2025? Like the video, like the video.
Still 1,000 bottles of baby. Nick Cannon got 900 kids and he ain't got 1,000 bottles. Hey man, and I tell the neighborhood, I'm like, man, just with patterns of growing up, like we were homeless. We lived in a motel at one point. They used to give you these pink soaps. Yeah. So if you go to my crib, I have a lot of soaps. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of toothpaste. But man, listen. I told him even Johnson & Johnson don't have 1,000 bottles. Best Buy, baby.
And you got to remember, Costco did say they don't sell baby oil in bulk.
I told him even Johnson & Johnson don't have 1,000 bottles. Best Buy, baby. Walmart, like we got. Yeah, and you see how Costco did them. Costco was like, we don't sell. Between you and Nick and Elliot, Eli Musk, we got no baby. Yeah, man. Then the KYJ, but the 800 dildos, like I want to know who is this.
Allege. I ain't hear about that. I ain't hear about that. Allege. I don't know about that.
They found 800. They say 800 dildos. No, bro. Yeah, and all the women. No wonder my dildos on back order. I have to mess with the bros now.
D.L. Hughley's a trip.
I haven't found 8 weeks. Yeah. Somebody on Amazon the next day. Yeah, what is the new iPhone? I'm seller on Amazon made a lot of money. Yeah. I gotta wait till November 6th through the 11th. They got Bill Cosby, they got R. Kelly, and they got Diddy. They done messed around and arrested the 90s. If you get on Nick at Night, you going to jail. Oh, wow. I'm serious. Yeah, man. They done arrested the 90s, man. Every day.
So go check out that video. What do y'all think about what D.L. Hughley had to say about Diddy?
I'm glad I ain't Puffy. Right, man. Oh, my God, man.
Like the video, like the video. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm glad I found that. I probably would have been mad at myself if I wouldn't have played that for y'all. But yeah, DL Hughley, a few times a year, he trends too. Larsa Pittman is saying she's going to keep her next relationship private. Okay. Okay. I want to say about 3 or 4 days ago, they were trying to say that J Lo and Drake might be generally conversating a little bit more than normal. Whether that's true or not, we don't know. But that was a report. That was a few days ago. They're saying that J Lo and Drake have been conversating. And like we said, it's being alleged that the baby oil may have allegedly been laced, and allegedly lemon drops. Man, I can't make this stuff up, y'all. Like the video, like the video. Please continue to subscribe. Let's get the likes to 100. We're at 79. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen, please. Let's get the likes to 100. Thumbs up the video, please. Thank you, thank you. We're at 80. Let's get the likes to 100. Thank you, thank you. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Let's get the likes to 100. We're at 80. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen, please. We're at 81. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button above the video, below the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. And I thank everyone for subscribing. We finally hit 30K. Like I said, last month I had 3,000 subscribers. Now I'm at 30K. I'm so appreciative. We've had millions tune in, for sure. Some of my videos got 1 million views. But I had to, I wasn't feeling good. So like the video, like the video. We're at 81. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. We're at 82. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for being here. We're at 82 likes. They make it easy. Hitting the like button is free, free, free. Anybody want a super chat? It's welcome. Thank you, thank you. I'm appreciative that my views have gone up. I'm appreciative that people are subscribing. I bring you guys the TTT and I do the shorts. Sometimes I'll do about 5 shorts a day in the morning or in the evening. It just depends. We're at 84 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the like above the video or below the video. We're at 86 likes. Thank you guys for for hitting the like button. Thank you, thank you. We're at 87 likes. Thank you. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're going to get to 100. Like the video, like the video. Thanks, everyone. Yes, we're definitely live. We talked hot topics, trending topics. If you have to, you might have to rewind for the first 15 minutes. We're at 87 likes. We're at 88. Let's get to 100. Double tap the screen to hit the like, or hit the like above the video, below the video. And thank you for all that have subscribed. We have hit 30K. Thank you, guys. We're at 89 likes. Let's hit the like button. Double tap the screen to hit the like. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. We're at 89 likes. Thank you. Let's get the likes to 100. We've been live for 2.5 hours. We're at 89 likes. Thank you. Nope, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I've been talking for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I brought the TTT. Other pages make you do this. They make you do that. Yep. If you have a page, go over there and run your page. I thank everyone for being here for sure. I hope everyone has a great weekend. I hope everyone has a safe weekend. Enjoy your time. Last weekend was interesting. So I think after we take care of what we have to take care of, I am relaxing. I'm going to relax. Not sure what I'm cooking, but I'm sure it's going to be great. For sure. Or if I'm going out to eat, I don't know. We'll see. We're at 91 likes. Thanks for tuning in. Please continue to hit the like button. Thanks for being here. We have 335 in. If 300 people want to subscribe, please subscribe. Thank you, thank you. We're at 91 likes. Let's continue to get the likes up. We're at 91 likes. Let's get the likes up. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. As you guys are doing that, I'm going to see if there's anything else I missed. Prayers go out to Whitney Houston's mom. She was laid to rest sometime this week. Sad in regards to Whitney Houston's mom passing. If you're just now coming in, King Harris was arrested, but he has been released. He made a video. Let's see. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Netflix special in regards to, was it 5 Starters? There's a Netflix special that LeBron James is in. I really enjoyed that. I probably got about 4 more episodes to go. There's like 10 episodes. It was a pretty good show. Let me know, what you guys are watching on Netflix? Anything good? Anything good on Netflix? What do you guys think about the Love is Blind show? What do y'all think about The Circle? How they did this season? What are you guys watching good on Netflix? Gucci Man talked about releasing some of his artists, and they're free to sign with someone else. Like the video. We're almost at 100 likes. 94. Double tap the screen, please. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're at 94. We're almost at 100. Thank you guys for being here. You don't like Netflix? Why? What do you watch then? News? You watch sports? To each his own. We're at 94 likes. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. It's free to hit the like. And please, if anybody wants to send in a super chat, it's not required, but it is welcomed. There's an alleged Broadway dancer that's missing. His mom spoke out. She's very tearful. She's wondering where her son is. Prayers for him, the Broadway dancer that's missing. Prayers go out to him and his family. Like the video, like the video. We're at 94 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. We're at 94. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. They make it easy to double tap the screen and hit the like. Please hit the like button. We're at 94 likes. If you're just now coming in, we had a great show. We talked hot topics, trending topics. We did updates in regards to Diddy. We definitely talked about Diddy's son. You know, who's handling Diddy's business? You know, his business partners. Is his children handling his business? Is his mom handling his business? Since he's locked up, who's handling Diddy's businesses? We're at 96 likes. We're almost at 100. Continue to hit the like button, and thank you for supporting the channel, and thank you for subscribing, you guys. We covered a lot. My voice is going in and out. We're at 97 likes, you guys. We're almost there. Continue to hit the like button, and thank you for your support. Continue to subscribe. There's 395 people in. If I can get 300 people to please subscribe, and thank you. We're almost at 100 likes. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Who's handling, I'm wondering, Diddy business? Who's going to be a part of the Rico case? Who received subpoenas? Who's going to have to take the stand? Like the video, like the video. This better not be another email from that campaign. It better not be. Who else has been receiving campaign emails? Yep, I just got another one. Now I got to block them too. I knew it. I don't know how. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, I've been getting emails in regards to this campaign stuff. My phone's been going off the hook. Thank you guys. We did get the 100 likes finally. Thank you. Yeah, it's ridiculous, these text messages. And then I got so much junk mail. My goodness. My box was full with stuff. I get it. They got to do it. Just we only have a few more weeks of this and then people will vote. Like the video, like the video. Please thumbs up the video. We just had 100. So I don't know how it went to 99. Please hit the like button. We had 100 and then it went down to 99. I don't know how that happened. So somebody might have hit it and then they removed it. Maybe hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100 likes. Like the video, like the video. Thank you. Yeah, that was weird. We don't often see that. Like the video, like the video. We have 319 in. If we could please get 300 people to please subscribe and thank you. We're at 30K. We want to stay at 30K. Okay, everybody, my voice is almost going out. And I'm getting a look from my boo. Way to go. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Oh, we love you too. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words. I do. Thank you all for being here. Check on your mothers, check on your nieces, check on your nephews. Guys go through stuff too. Make sure they're in healthy relationships. You can't take everybody around your family. So a person need a safe haven they can go to. Check on your girl. She might just need a night just to get away from the issue. There's different programs that's out there for women to be in a safe environment. People won't know where they're at. There's different programs out there. If you feel your girl is going through that type of situation, put it in an envelope and give it to her so she'll know what that resource is. So that way, if it's late at night and she needs somewhere to go, she has that resource and she'll have that number. Some people go through stuff and they say, oh, he was intoxicated. Oh, he didn't mean it. Oh, I have nowhere to go. Let her know where those resources are. So praying for the alleged victims. A judge or jury will have to decide if there is any wrongdoing on Diddy's side. People saw the Cassie video. People heard what she had to say in her, in her lawsuit. He didn't want to agree with what she was saying. So then he paid her off a day or two later. So like the video, like the video. I thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all being here. And I hope everyone has a great and blessed weekend. Be around people that's loving, kind, and resourceful. Yes, there are numbers that are 3 digits where you can get the resources you need. Thank you. I don't know if all areas are that. I don't know if all areas is 211 for resources. If that's a nationwide thing, is that a nationwide thing? I've seen that number before. So definitely seek out resources if you're in a tough situation. No one should have to ever deal with not being safe and feel comfortable where they live. I appreciate you all for being here. Seek out resources if you're struggling with anything, Okay, everyone. I appreciate you all. Be kind, be respectful. Everyone have a great weekend. Goodbye. I may go live tomorrow. If something pops off tonight, if I have to cover it, I'll cover it. But I may see you guys tomorrow. I posted a lot of shorts this morning. So go check out my short content. There's some really good videos in the shorts. Thanks for being here. Goodbye. Have a great weekend.